Oh no, we have Nasuverse nerds here. Ah! Pink icon, where did you come? Pink lines, where did you come from? Go away. I never set that up. Huh, weird. Hello, hello, hello. Welcome everybody to another stream. My name, of course, is Alma Hexblade. You are head guildmaster in chief, barista. Hold on, I need to bring a friend. I have a friend. There's the friend. Hello, everybody. How's it going? I have a friend today. Say hello, friend. Try again. You're muted.
I'm friend. Hi.
Your friend. Yeah, we're playing FGO. I'm playing FGO because, dear God. Aw, thank you for the resub.
No problem. I'm proud to have 30 unbroken sub stuff. Hi, Ali. Hope you are doing good.
Let's see what happens when we get to 36, though. Anyway, FGO.
Wait, what?
Mainly 36 because that's actually 3 years for real, for real.
Oh yeah, that would be 3 years.
Yeah. So yeah, I'm playing mainly because oh my god, I haven't played in a while. I haven't streamed this game in like 9,000 years. 1. And 2, there's a character that I need to have, and I need to grind for her. So, this is there's not. Let's get on. Let's go to. Hold on, give me a second. Game screen. Da Vinci is adorable in this event. Da Vinci's adorable, no matter what. I don't know what you're talking about. She's wonderful.
Visible. Alma, can I make a funny joke poll? It's appropriate, I promise.
Please. I mean, extra adorable. I mean, yeah, but also at the same time, who like gave like a 10-year-old a gun? She made the gun herself, but who gave her a gun? I do not care much for the story.
Am I coming through? Okay, can I?
Yeah, no, you are.
Okay. Can I make a funny poll just for a second?
Can you blame her after what her Kira did? True. Listen, man, I saw that animated because a friend got that live 2D animated, and it hurt even more. And then fucking Kira. Goddamn Kira. Now are we gonna talk about how Kira Kotomine canonically fisted my waifu?
What?
So hard she died. What?
What? When did that happen? What does that mean?
Wait, what? Yeah, no.
Like actually, or like just punched?
Partially. Hold on. Give me a second. Okay, I'll get the image.
Donut gang.
Who's in the donut gang? I'm scared.
I should get donuts tomorrow.
Also, yeah, this happened.
It's kind of fucked up. I can't get donuts at like
just
PM.
straight through the heart. Well, not really through the heart, but like, you know,
just Kano that shit.
Just pop. Yeah. And she had like a really cute face beforehand, and then she got absolutely, I say again as a joke, but not really fisted.
When is Da Vinci not cute though?
She's adorable. She's always adorable. Well, no. When she's not cute, she's hot.
Also, I have.
That's my answer. Does that count?
That does count. Yes.
Okay.
I do have a question, real quick. So
I don't have answers.
Did they? Is the Fate fake thing? Was that just the one episode? They're not. Are they not doing more of that?
No. So the first one was a special, and then
Right.
and then they're going to make more.
Yes.
Oh, you got me. I don't know. Hold on.
I'm in pain. I don't understand.
Fate, strange, fake, anime release date.
Probably gonna be for the current one.
This, whatever. The special was July. We knew that.
I liked the special a lot. I
know.
See my favorite character.
Just watch Enkidu in Babylonia. He's there. They're there. The two.
I think.
Oh, hi, Carmilla. I feel so bad for you because you have... I can't explain anything about Fake Grand Order to you whatsoever.
I know
Because-
a little bit.
Because it's an entirely separate, like... It's a separate... It's a... What's the word? It's an entirely separate, like...
It's a world for the gotcha purposes. It's fine.
Time-
shenanigans.
Like, timeline shenanigans... Like... It's not a grail, like, like, over here we have, like, holy grails and we just give them out like goddamn candy. Like... How are there 12 of the, like, I have like 20 of them in stockpile. Why the fuck do I have so many? This makes no sense.
For those of you in the chat who are New Vegas enjoyers, is Fate Go like just the equivalent of when you get to the like T-Rex and in Novak and the guy's like, do you want one of the limited edition like rocket ships that we have? And then you or no, the limited edition dinosaurs that we have, and like you fucking pickpocket the key and then you open his stock room and you see just shelves that are filled with the fucking dinosaurs. It's that, but it's Holy Grails instead.
Yes? Yes.
Good.
Best way to explain it is that the world is constantly fucked, go fix it. Honestly, yeah.
Just like real life.
The world is fucked, go here, fix it, and everything will be back to normal. Repeat. I meant more like any of the wild characters, like, you know? Like, we saw this guy in fucking Apocrypha.
Why does he look like a phantom?
A phantom thief? It's just an outfit.
Okay.
They gave him an outfit.
Give
That's-
him a monocle.
Yeah, they made him look fancy for some reason. I
Did
forgot
I finish
why.
Apocrypha, or did I just mostly get through it?
You haven't?
I don't remember if I finished it. I feel like I saw 90% of it.
How to explain Amakusa Shiro being a gag character? He's just kind of here. Like, he's here for the joke that he's not Shiro. He also is a priest. And that's it? Oh no. There's Wu Zetian. Notable small child. Fear. Wu Zetian, the actual worst servant. I mean, like...
Did you see the official art of Spy in a Dress?
What?
From Team Fortress 2.
Wait, what? Oh, is it from the 20th? Is it the 20th anniversary stuff? I thought that was Blackbeard. Well, oh my god, holy shit!
Because it's just memes.
I was expecting it to. Hold on, I thought it was I was expecting it to be fucking Spy. Blackbeard kind of on a redemption arc. Like, in the scale of terrible servants, Blackbeard is above Columbus. Because being Columbus is a really hard bar to beat. Well, okay, well, no, who, like what, like, if we're arguing about this, like, what would be the, like, in terms of who is the worst servant, is, like, Blackbeard's bad for being, like a lolicon or whatever. And then Wu Zetian's design is just, I am a small lolly. Like, explicitly more so. And I'm not saying, this is not a dig against the Disgaea artist, the one who made art for her, but like, bro, she is small. Which is weird because she's not even part of the list. She's not even in the group of servants who are literal children.
Oh, that guy's got cool tattoos.
Yeah, he gets pegged a lot in anime. I mean, in Dojin,
Nice.
because he's a twink. Anyway, yeah.
I don't think he's got the body of a twink, but sure.
Nah, he gets it.
Seems kind of jacked for a twink.
Nah, he gets it. He's very slim.
No, that guy's buff. What are you talking about? He doesn't like have a huge frame, but like he's like got abs and he's like cut as hell. What are you talking about?
I'm looking up the Yanqing.
I'm sure in the fic he's more twink, but in this art, no.
I'm looking at Yanqing. Yan. Ching fake. I've seen art of that boy in a dress. It's insane.
But
Oh right, that's also part of it too. He's like an assassin and he disguises himself as a lot of different people. So disguising as a woman is fine for him.
amazing.
So that's what it was. That's why I remember him being like a wild, like twink as fuck. That's a thing. I have no clue assuming what's on to add since I'm talking about Yanqing. Yeah, I am. I'm talking about Yanqing being a twink. Yeah. I'm trying to send Brandon photos of Yanqing being a twink.
Okay. I eagerly awaited. Right now, I'm just reading people complain about the changes to Unity because they're funny. Not the changes, the posts people are making.
It's amazing that has gone on for so long today.
I mean, it affects like
Everybody.
tens, if not hundreds of thousands of people's jobs.
True.
That is not a twink's body. I'm sorry, Alma. You do not understand what twink means.
Does this count as? Is this twunk?
Sure, I'll give you some ground there.
Is it twunk?
I think you are mistaking a guy who has a relatively small frame, like his skeleton. Like he doesn't have like super broad shoulders or anything, and the fact that he's not like a Schwarzenegger level ripped for a twink, and it's like no, he's just like really man takes care of himself. He's got like a 6-pack, and he's like got like big ass biceps. Like he's not a twink. That's a bit more twinkish. I'll give you it on that one. That one, he's definitely a twink.
Penalize me because the ultras just it's that entire thing is like what FGO fans took away two things from Shinjuku. One, ultras are cool, and two, Ritsuka in a dress turn it activated something in some people for sure. I should probably up the volume because it's a little quiet.
The games are mine.
My game.
Okay.
The amount of money I've spent on this game hurts so much. Third thing, they took Jalter and Salter are absolutely hate banging. Oh yeah, no. Yeah, they're also hate banging. I forgot about that, sorry. The art for them is all so good. My headphones are getting I can hear my headphones getting blown out from this. It's so loud. Why did Unity really think about doing install fees? It's so weird.
I genuinely, like, at first I thought, like, is this like a service where you can like download the game from servers or something, or like they doing some kind of thing where they download, like I could understand. It's like, okay, you're downloading something from Unity, but everything I read from like skimming stuff, I didn't see anything about anything getting, like. It doesn't cost them anything to run an installer that they didn't make. Like,
so it's very,
so for the software.
So it's very like it's one of those. It's very clearly a money grab.
It's like it couldn't be more one. Like at least you can maybe make the argument with other companies that do money grabs. It's like, okay, well, they are doing some work, but it's like there's no work being done. Like all they're doing is extracting money from you. And people pointed out this isn't per user, this is per install. So like this includes like I have a Steam Deck, right?
Yeah, I know. You
What if
count
like
you count as 2 people now.
yeah, I count as 2 people because I decided to try and play a Steam game. Like what if the install fails? What if I have technical issues and I have to reinstall a game? What if my drive dies? Like and it's like
What if I just need to reinstall it?
yeah, like what if I'm troubleshooting stuff?
What if I'm a normal customer doing normal customer things?
Yeah, like it doesn't like in my part of and people brought up like VTuber software.
Everybody uses Unity.
Yeah, like for context, for those of you who don't know, like whether you're VC Face, if you're like doing 3D, I guess not everyone uses VC Face, but a lot of people do. If you're
No, well,
using
VC Face, VTube Studio, Tits,
VR chat,
VR Chat. I should really finish the event so I can grind and do the challenge quests. I just want my Vinci. I just want my Vinci.
yeah, like everybody who is making VTuber software, unless you're like Code Miko or I guess HoloLive, Aniji Sanji,
You're not even Code Miko because Code Miko runs. Doesn't she use Unreal?
well, no, that's what I'm saying. Outside of maybe HoloLive and Code Miko and like the big VTuber agencies who have their own proprietary software, everyone's just using Unity under the hood and like what's Iron Vertex gonna do? What are all the big people gonna do now that like they have to pay
Just
per
goddamn
install?
rulers and resource hockey means I can't do sales per trip broke on
Like-
QP. True, but again, it's fall, so we're gonna get something.
Like all of
Also-
the VTube Studio on like an iPhone is gonna cost Iron Vertex money for each iPhone you have it installed on.
That's stupid.
It's dumb.
It's all stupid, and I can't wait for everybody to just destroy them. Oh yeah, don't forget the don't forget the CEO also sold shares before the announcement. Hey.
We found out after Unity went public, they don't fucking make any money. They're not a profitable company.
Just in my head, I'm going, "Hey, Lamau, insider trading,
I
eat
don't-
shit."
It may not meet the definition for insider trading.
It's
like
still
the-
bad.
It is bad, but like CEOs technically share sales all the time. But I did see a thing that pointed out that's a bit higher than the average for the most amount of shares CEOs sell off. Because like
Foxy
Ooh.
Shroomish, hello, thank you for the raid.
Raid.
Hi everybody, welcome. Can we get a shout out, please?
yes, it takes more than a few seconds. I'm sorry.
Do it faster.
I
No.
said the same time you too.
Hello. Ooh, Warframe. Ooh, I have a friend who likes Warframe. They don't stream anymore, but it is a good game. I hope you've been enjoying yourself.
I also have many friends who like Warframe. I wish I could get into it, but I tried it for a little bit back in the ancient times when it came out on the PS2.
Wait, what?
Or not PS2, God damn it, I'm stupid. PS4.
You scared me. I'm like, wait, what? Warframe on the PS2? I was like, am I missing something? Are you talking about Armored Core? Did you
No,
confuse?
I'm thinking of Warframe.
Okay, cool.
Warframe.
Jason, the absolute bastard. Yeah.
Warframe came out on the PS4 early on, and I played it, and it was like a minimal viable product compared to what they have now. It's like it was like a totally different game.
Mm-hmm. But anyway, hello for all the new people. Yeah.
You mean Dark Sector?
I lost track of what I was saying. I was supposed to do my intro for the people who raid me, and I forgot what it was.
Hi, my
Hold
name
on,
is
give me a sec.
Hexblade, your guildmaster and barista.
Did you just call me Alma Plexblade?
Halma Plexblade, let's go.
I like Plex. Don't get me wrong. It's a good media server software. It's bad. Anyway, hi. My name is Alma Hexblade. I am a variety VTuber and content creator. And yeah. Oh my god. What the hell? I don't usually it's faster if I like immediately after the raid I go into like auto mode and then say it all. but now that I have to think about it, it like just isn't clicking. It's so bad. Oh,
Set up the script.
I've played Warframe. I have. I just kind of stopped after a while because I'm like, material grind. Oh no, I got myself into another MMO. Oh. And then I proceeded to go back and play Final Fantasy XIV. This is no harm done on the game. Also, the best question is who is the best servant and why? Hans Christian Andersen, no doubt. Hans is actually, it's a toss up between, you got a charity stream Friday, advertise that. Oh my god, yeah, I do. That's a thing. Did you guys know I have a charity stream on Friday?
For the kids.
It's for the kids! I'm gonna be trying raising money for, Starlight Children's Foundation. And it's, I'm gonna be marathoning Super Mario Odyssey from start to whenever I decide whatever the finish is, whether that be beating the heck out of Bowser as a furry, or going down and trying to actually beat Darker Side with skips, because I'm not talented enough to do that for real. That was not the I was expecting for an answer. No, it's Hans Christian Andersen. Do you want proof? Oh my god, I'm so close. Do you want proof of my affection for this small, angry child? I love him. He roasts everybody and gets away with it. And then when he goes... I'm a basic bitch, I like Nero. Okay, well, which version of Nero specifically for Fate? So like, you know, caster, bride, whatever the hell other ruler's doing. Yes? Good answer. Fair answer. Brandon, who is your favorite servant?
Enkidu. Always.
Oh, right, I forgot about that.
And then, God, after that,
Enki.
Astolfo's the boring answer, so that's part of why I don't say him.
Astolfo is a boring answer. Extras made me feel understandable.
Let me think. Who else do I really like? I don't know if I like Ryder and Waver's relationship more, or the characters more. I'm not sure. Like, I feel like both, those characters in isolation are not that interesting, but when you have them together, they become more interesting.
Ali, you and Jill have the same opinion. Yeah. Especially the lane where she threatens to yeet people into the sun if they get in the way of her love. Yeah, she's really, like... very flirty. It's very cool. It's nice to see. Where the hell is my Castoria? Where are you? Where are you? There you go. Completely you answered great from Elmo's case files. Well, you and Jill have the same answer. Answers would be Musashi and Ushikawa. Ushiwaka? Ushikawa? Who the hell is Ushikawa? Ushiwaka Maru is good. I love her. She's cool. I love her in the anime. She was sick.
I feel like I'm thinking of him. He just has like every single lead character memorized by heart.
I used to have like almost every single Dota character memorized.
I'm glad you've grown.
Why does that sound so bad? Oh, it just... I'm still mad she got done dirty. Yeah, she did. Although, actually, speaking about Musashi, y'all excited for the Fate game that's coming out? What was it, Samurai Remnant? I forgot what it was called.
Is this another Muso, or is it something else?
Look it up, because I forgot what genre of game it is. You do beat people up. I forgot. I literally forgot.
Alright, I'm going on Wikipedia and just seeing whatever the newest game is in the series.
It's been hyped up in, like, English-speaking areas, for sure.
I Wikipedia. I just want.
It's like a lot Musas, but it's Musas with Souls-like bosses.
It's Muso with Souls-like bosses. I might have to see that. That sounds interesting. Oh my god! Why is there no just like Fate franchise? Fate is there's no page just on Wikipedia for every single Fate thing. It's just like individual pages, which is hurts my organizational brain.
Yeah. I'm very curious to see what's gonna be up with Musashi, especially concerning. True. She just kind of gets samurai jacked everywhere, doesn't she?
Why is there a Centurion?
What?
Or a Legionnaire? Not sure.
I could not tell you if I tried.
You're just like fighting random Legionnaires
Yeah, I'm just fighting just
with your
geeks.
ATV or whatever the fuck that is.
Yeah. Fancy magic
Also,
ATV.
there's a rooster.
Also a rooster. I'm not explaining the roosters.
And then a mysterious robed figure.
Generic caster and .mp3. I do not have... I have too much invested in this game, so I'm like, I don't need to pay attention to anything. At all. Whatsoever. Oh, Ina did her anniversary stream, and I did not watch it.
You did watch the VOD though.
Yeah, I'm watching clips on the side.
Alma, did you see the clip I sent you? Someone made of what appears to be Unreal of someone doing the coffin dance with like the default Unreal models, and it's just Unity's logo textured on.
I need to watch it. I hope it comes with audio.
It does.
Oh, hell yes.
I don't get it. I don't get it at all. I just find it so fascinating, and I would love to like understand the brainworms of like whatever person who had
What?
political clout to push this through.
Oh, I thought you meant the person who was making the joke.
No.
Person who's... I'm like, yes. I was like, do you not know what coffin dance is? Where did you
I
come
know what
from?
coffin dance is. It's an old meme. A very good meme. I wish I knew the context of coffin dance. But still.
Oh, well, I think from what I remember, how... because, you know how death is celebrated differently for different cultures, right?
Yeah. I assumed it was probably something like that. Like, oh,
It's
hoist up.
it's more of a celebration of the life.
Yeah.
So they're having a good time instead of being
That's-
sad and cry about it, which is a great way to send somebody
That's-
off.
That's how I hope my funeral is. I hope people just get drunk and just chill. Isn't it a song? Well, the song I think is not from the actual original source material.
It isn't. It is not. No. Astronome, I forgot the name of the song, is an entirely just a different song. Hold on. I need to figure out where I need to farm for resources. Is it this one? Yes.
Another fun part about the little Unity thing is that it supposedly stuff sold in bundles for charity is exempt, but a lot of developers pointed out how even the devs often do not know which purchases are from bundles and which are not.
Yeah.
So
They
it's like,
don't-
did you buy it on Humble? We don't know how it was purchased. So
We don't even know how you got this. It's gonna be the split focus and watch this while doing the event, while doing chores. Listen. Multitasking is... I don't know. Have fun.
Oh yeah, did you want to talk about any of the Apple stuff, or have we all kind of just, you and I kind of just said everything we've...
Who fucked up more? Place your bets!
What do you mean? Oh, I don't really think Apple fucked up in there.
Actually, no. I actually, you're right. I can't compare the two. I can't compare the label. I can't compare a company actively hating their customers versus a company actively.
I mean, Apple,
shit.
it's more just like.
Oh wait,
damn, you don't
wait,
really-
what did Apple do? Oh, they announced a new iPhone, for $800 that has USB 2.0 speeds, and is 100 like and is the $800 price is only for 128 gigabytes of storage.
I will say, I'll give them this. I have 128 gigabytes on my iPhone 14. Haven't even come close to filling it up. I don't think that's as much of an issue as the 256 on the $1,000 Pro, which they explicitly advertise.
Oh, the
as
Pro
having,
also
like,
the Pro
high-res storage.
the Pro
high-res
al-
pictures.
the Pro also has the Pro also has a starting price point for a 128 gig.
No, it's 256.
Oh, really?
No, yeah, it's
Oh, okay.
it's 128 on the
On the non-Pro,
15.
right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
the 15, and if you pay a little more, it's still 128 for the base of the Plus model. Which I don't think it's great. I think next year they definitely should up it, but realistically, I'm downloading photos and stuff all the time, and I haven't come close to filling it up, so I personally don't really I can't imagine what you do on your phone, on an iPhone specifically. Android is another story because you can do a lot more with custom stuff. Pro's 256 to start. A Pro Max, I'm not sure. I assume it also starts at 256 because usually Apple they only account for size. They don't really when it's size is the only difference, and the interior is the same. Which actually is apparently not the case. I didn't watch every single second to the event, but the Pro Max actually has a better telephoto camera. It goes up to 5x, and I assume that's just a size limitation. I can't really think of why else they would do that.
Yeah.
Because normally they're just like, oh, it's bigger, but at least these days, they're like, it's bigger, but the internals are exactly the same.
Like, regardless, it's still
It's not great.
it's still highway robbery.
Well, yeah, but internal storage has always been a highway in the electronics industry. I don't think that's new.
Yeah. Particularly for Apple, I'm like, this is
Yeah.
bad.
It's not as bad as when they were like, yo, how about 16 gigabytes for 5 years, and everyone else had long moved away, and they just refused to sell anything like the base model with any more than.
Yeah.
So that was dumb. That was stupid, and I will
hold on.
never forgive them for that.
I need to find the adapter that broke me on the Apple Store.
Oh yeah, the $25.
Shh, don't spoil.
Yeah, okay. I personally don't think it's a big deal because I don't think anyone's going to ever buy that.
Nice.
Because why would you buy that?
I just want to share.
Fine.
$30.
I thought it was 25.
No, it's 30.
Oh no, it's 30. 29. Yeah.
USB-C to Lightning connector because you need that.
But you don't.
I know you don't, but they're selling it to you.
Yeah, but you don't have to buy it.
I
I
know.
think this is as egregious as the other stuff because
They're selling it to you. That's the worst part.
But again, you don't have to buy it.
You know the chuckle fucks that you know that there's some chuckle fuck who's gonna buy this.
Yeah, but then they're an idiot. There's already Lightning to USB-C.
Gee, I wonder how they're I wonder who they're abusing to get money out of this. Idiots.
That's their fault.
Headphone jack to USB-C to Lightning. Yeah, they target the people that don't know better. Absolutely.
I think it's understandable to clown on Apple for how expensive their charging cables are, but everybody I know, including the biggest layperson, doesn't buy Apple's cables. They either use what they get in the box or they buy something at the drugstore. It's
either they know,
except for fanboys.
It's either they know what's up or they have a fire hazard. there's no in between.
Actually, you know what? I say that. I think with Lightning, you might be in a slightly better position in that regard because all Lightning products have to be certified by Apple. So unless they fucked up or they're literally breaking the law, then in theory it shouldn't be a fire hazard. But I'm glad Lightning's dead. I don't miss it.
Yeah, no.
I'm glad when I eventually upgrade my phone and AirPods to where I just never have to look at that connector ever.
Oh yeah, no, like absolutely. Like rip and piss, you will not be missed. Rip bozo.
It was good
Every
for
other-
the time,
every other thing.
TM. It was good for like 5 years, and then it started being horrible, and no one wanted to touch it.
And then it required a governmental organization
Yeah, because it's
to
free money.
get
It's
them
free
to
money for
fucking
them.
stop.
Like they made the standard, they didn't need to change it, and everyone has to pay them a license fee. So they're like, yeah, we don't want to give that up because it's
Could you
free
not?
money.
And now we have to figure out how to make free money real quick. Shit.
I mean, they already figured it out. It's called MagSafe, and that's I think that's why they advertise MagSafe so heavily in the presentation, is they want more people to use MagSafe.
Is MagSafe?
It's cheat compatible, but it is not cheat. So, like,
No,
you
I know.
can-
I meant is Mag? Is that a license thing or no?
Yes, you
Oh.
can obviously make a Qi charger with a magnet that hooks onto those magnets, but it will not charge at the rate of, MagSafe is capable of. Part of that is because Qi 1 is most Qi 1 chargers I see don't even advertise that they're capable of MagSafe speeds anyway on any phone, which is still weird to me. And apparently that's what Qi 2 is supposed to fix, but that standard's not even out yet, so I don't know.
No, yeah. IMO,
Which Qi 2 Apple's actually involved in, so who knows? Maybe they'll just be like, oh, MagSafe is our branded, guaranteed it's going to work no matter what, and Qi 2 is just like, it exists if you want it.
For shits and giggles, I wanted to get some Qi magnets, or not MagSafe magnets, and stick them on the back of my camera glass. So, of my the back glass of my phone, so I could use stuff without perceivable outside
Well,
changes.
when I came and visited, you were able to use the MagSafe charger I brought with me.
Oh yeah, no, but it was because I just laid it on top of the other side, not because there was any magnets connecting the two. I wanted the magnets
I will say,
because that was funny.
I used to use Qi charging a lot, and MagSafe definitely was nice to like just kind of have it line up and
Oh.
not have to worry about like precise placement.
I use explicitly just Qi charging when I'm at home now.
Yeah.
Because it's just easier for me to just leave it somewhere on my desk and leave it alone.
Yeah.
I'm like, I don't, instead of fast charging, I do, like, I need to, like, oh, crud. I need to go, like,
about to
in,
book
like,
it.
2 hours. I need to book it, and this battery's low.
I also thought it was interesting they axed the Duo charger, which is a travel charger they sell that has MagSafe and the Apple Watch charger.
Wait, they axed
then-
that?
And they also axed the MagSafe battery pack, and it appears to be because they didn't give a reason, but they are currently gone for the Apple Store. And my theory is because both of those had lightning on them.
Yes.
And currently, unless you're buying an older iPhone, or I believe, I might need to double check, but I believe in the AirPods Max and the AirPods 3, none of Apple's products that are new sell lightning.
Wow,
Like
okay.
the MacBook, the iPad, like their legacy products do, like the 14 and or earlier iPhones. Obviously, those have lightning on them, and I obviously they're not going to go back and change that. That's too much work, and that would increase the cost, and they don't want to do that. They just want to get rid of their old stock.
IMO, I thought it was fun when people just started making their own cases to replace it with the USB-C.
Yeah,
And also made it transparent. That was a fun one. Those are fun.
I can understand why they wouldn't do the Max, because the Max is already a low volume product, I'm sure, and they probably again don't want to do that much work unless they're just going to do a full refresh. Because like you'd have to do like the AirPod, like a lot of this stuff's made out of aluminum or titanium or steel or something, so it's like, well, you gotta like redo your molds and everything. And
That's a
redo
lot
the
of like
machine.
CNC.
Yeah, and it's like, well,
fixing
with a
stuff.
new product generation, that's worth that effort because you're going to do that anyway. And now it's like,
Ah, shit. We got caught off guard on a TikTok.
yeah, it's like we can't. I'm sure they just are like, for logistic purposes, to play devil's advocate, they're probably just like, yeah, we're just.
Man, am I using that? No, I feel like the phrase TikTok has now gotten it. People think it's something else instead of what I'm saying, which I'm sad about.
I guess because I also assumed you meant the social media app.
No, I meant the Intel development timeline.
Oh, you meant like the Moore's law, like we'll
TikTok
yeah,
features.
redo the architecture, jam more transistors in. Redo the architecture, jam more transistors in.
Yeah, what I meant was like, you know, like because it's usually like develop new product, refine, develop new product, refine,
Yeah.
right? And with the regulation and stuff, they got caught off. I think they got caught off guard with the timing, and it fucked them up. And they're like, shoot, we need to hold back on this really quickly. Yeah, I also thought you meant the app. Yeah, I think it's old phrasing now, mainly because it's dead. Yeah, also because it's dead now. That specific philosophy is dead now.
For context, those that don't know, Intel did that for like 50 years, and then they just stopped because
it wasn't working anymore.
Yeah, they couldn't do it anymore. It turns out making small transistors is really, really hard and expensive, especially when the Taiwanese keep kicking your ass.
Oh yeah, what's your onion on
My onion?
That's my oh shit. I've started using that phrase now. No. What? Onion is what me and my friends have started saying instead of opinion because you just say it because they're just typo really well.
Okay, fair enough.
Anyway, so what's your onion on I sound so fucking stupid saying that. I hate it. Saying so.
It sounded stupid if you told me what you were gonna say, dummy.
I forgot what I was gonna ask. Shoot. Because I got caught up in that.
Damn. We just Alma got stun locked by her own thoughts. It's great. Love this girl. She's amazing.
It happens like every other day, dude. You know, like when you're playing when you're playing Armor Core and out of nowhere you got fucking ACS load and you just can't move. Yeah, that's what I get on a daily basis.
There's nothing more awkward than when you get ACS overloaded at the same time as your opponent.
I feel like people when people are gonna edit videos about that shit or whatever, I wholeheartedly expect people adding in just crickets.
I want either that or like the Hard Knock Life edit type stuff, where it's like you shoot them with like a shotgun and then you get hit with like a grenade that was like coming down at you or something. Also I hate that like they figured out a weird way to do teams versus 1v1s. So 1v1s are just like best of 3. It's like a fighting game, right? Like you fight and then your opponent dies and then you do your next round and if they win then you do it one more time until somebody gets like 2 wins, right? Makes sense. But team games are a 3v3 because chaos, and then it plays like Smash Brothers. It's like you just play until you get score until the time runs out. It's like if you die, you just respawn and you just keep going, and it's wild.
Smash.
It's chaos. Like when I killed somebody, when I died, I initially just like got up and got a drink and came back and realized the match was still going, and I still did better than anybody else on my team.
Yay.
We didn't win. We lost. My teammates kept dying to dumb shit.
Aww.
But they need a matchmaking mode for that badly. I hope they add one. Like, it is not fun having to sit and spectate for like 10 minutes
while
waiting for the next match.
Servers, funny.
I mean, they don't really need it. They just need the servers for the matchmaking.
Oh yeah, have you been playing with controller or mouse and keyboard for that game?
I've been doing controller. I generally, in third-person games, I like to use controller, and first-person games, I just like to use keyboard and mouse these days. Like, it just feels kind of unnatural to me to use a controller for a first-person game anymore, which it is painful because there's a ton of games I'd love to play on my Steam Deck, and every time I try, Like I try to play a medieval, and I'm just like, I can't. I need a mouse. I just feel how bad my aim is, and I just can't do it.
Yeah.
And then like games like Resident Evil 2, I'm like, I would never play that with a keyboard and mouse.
I'm starting to feel like in my head that if I want to do the fast MLG level flicks with my AC, I feel like I should start playing with mouse and keyboard.
Maybe,
Which is
but at the
really
same
weird.
time, you lose the analog movement, which is what kills it for me because I don't
Wait,
know.
what?
Well, because
Oh,
your stick it gives you analog movement and
oh, right. And you can't do a thing where you can't like half and half it either, which kind of sucks.
Actually, no. I think in Armored Core you can, because Armored Core is one of those cool games that lets you just like set which input you're using, but it'll take it from both ones. I don't think it switches a bunch. Also,
Oh no, no, I meant the default mouse is only for left and right shoulder, or left and right hand, and then to activate shoulder it's Q and E, and that doesn't translate on controller.
You could do the funny grab a Steam controller or something and set up gyro so you can do flick stick or a DualShock or something.
I have tried that with that honestly might be the best idea. Man,
I hate every time I see someone like they showed this controller that's like a hybrid between a keyboard and an Xbox controller with a trackpad slapped on it or something like that, and I get irrationally angry because I'm like, the Steam controller existed and you fuckers didn't buy it even when it was at its cheapest price. It is your fault. We could have had the ideal solution, and now we never will.
the one with
Valve will
you
never
mean the one with the
understand.
weird trackpad, right?
Yeah, like I think Wolfden did a video on one, and I thought it looked neat. Like the idea is fine. It's just like we've had this executed almost perfectly, and then now we have had it executed perfectly. It's called the Steam Deck. The problem is that I can't use that as a controller. I can only use it on itself.
Man, I got one for $20 and I'm still happy about it.
I have an extra. Oh, I didn't. I don't think I told you about this. I actually pulled out my Steam controller recently. And I was surprised it still powered on, and I was like, I don't. And then I was like scared, and I was like, oh no.
Oh no, I'm scared.
So I opened up the back.
No.
It's so corroded that I can't get the batteries out.
Wait, what do you mean? Because it has a physical. There's like a little nodule.
There is. Guess what didn't get the batteries out?
Oh no.
They don't move. So I think I have to take the whole damn thing apart with a screwdriver, and they use hex screws because of course they do, and potentially remove the batteries.
I was gonna recommend shoot, I forgot what I was gonna say. I was gonna recommend
for a funny repair stream.
no, all you need to do is just get some baking soda and
Vinegar.
yeah, just yeah. Baking soda, just get baking soda and vinegar, mix it up, put it on a toothbrush, scrub away.
I don't know if I can get into the socket though, like into the terminal.
If you just
Battery.
but if you loosen it enough, it might be enough to just get it out.
Maybe.
Because the idea is you just need to get it out, right?
Yeah, I just want the batteries out, and then I'll clean it later. Like I'm not worried. I'm just like, I don't want it to get any. I don't think it'll get worse, but like I don't know how it could. But like I
It
don't
could.
want it.
No, it can.
Okay. It like the batteries don't look like they've exploded or anything. It's just corroded.
You just see just a little. Okay? Let me put it this way: is it what? Is it white or is it blue?
It's white.
You can clean that up real easy. If it's blue, you were fucked.
Yeah, I know if it's blue, it's problems. Like, no, I can't make that joke. That's bad.
Type it.
No, I was just gonna say like mold on bread, and then I'm like, wait, no, that doesn't work. That's always bad.
Molten bread is if you see it, burn your entire. It's like burn the
Just
entire
throw
pantry down.
Just throw the bread out.
No, I meant that's how extreme it is though with bread and mold.
No, it isn't.
I'm over
Just throw
exaggerating.
Oh,
I'm over exaggerating.
I'm sorry. I am autistic. I cannot tell what content.
Sorry. Yeah, no, I'm sorry. It's okay. I was over exaggerating because usually how I've been taught is if you see mold, throw the whole loaf out.
Oh yeah, I would agree. like you don't know how far it's spread in the bread, so you might as well just toss the whole thing. It's probably old and like especially
No,
American bread.
it's
like-
not. It's not that you don't know. It's that if it's visible, it's already spread spores and it's already in all of the bread.
Well, sure, but I just mean more like American bread lasts forever, especially if you like put it somewhere like it's not gonna grow mold easy. And so if it's got mold, that bread's old as shit. You should probably just toss it. That bread's probably like a month old. It's probably not good for anything.
But I want a bagel.
You live in a place with
I want a
stupid bagel per square foot. So like you could just walk outside and a bagel would hit you in the face.
Why would I go out of my way to get a bagel when I can get one in the confines of my own house?
This is how people in walkable places are, and you guys don't know what you have. You see, me living
I
in,
know
like,
I do, but also
present-day
it costs like $3.
You need to come visit to the present day equivalent of Night City so that you can understand how lucky you are and how you will bike and walk everywhere every day.
I'm not
once
sure.
you experience the pain I experience on a regular basis.
Listen, man, I went to California once. I know how
No, you don't.
bad it is.
No, you don't.
Oh no.
I literally live not far from where the Not Just Bikes video on My City was done. I live like 15 minutes from there.
Oh no.
I have driven past. There used to be a Toys R Us on the very spot he filmed.
There used to be
Toys R Us, by the way.
R.I.P. And then I hope you die again.
Oh, that's right. It did come back.
It did come back, and and at that point, I wished it was dead.
Is it? I don't know if it's bad because I don't think there are any near me.
No, it was opened up by like a holding company.
Well, yeah, because like they probably just bought the brand or something.
They did,
Yeah.
and then
Which that's okay.
It was
I have
bad.
no problem with that.
It was
Oh,
bad.
Oh, okay. I don't think there's like private equity kills another big American institution.
Once
Big
again.
shocker. Please stop selling to these companies.
Listen, man, I was at least lucky to go to the one in New York City. The
That would have been cool. The Times Square one.
Yeah, it was 3 stories. It had a goddamn
I think they're. I wonder if
Ferris
they're
wheel.
owned by a different company in Canuckland.
They most likely are in Canucks.
I'm gonna look that up.
They most
Kinda
likely
like
are.
Yahoo in Japan. Yahoo in Japan is still popping.
Yahoo's, I'm pretty sure, the most popular in Japan.
They're big. I don't know if they're the most popular search engine, but they're definitely like a big company. They don't just do
I think they
like
are.
Yahoo Auction. I think is really big in Southeast Asia, especially in Japan.
Oh yeah, because it's no, Yahoo auctions are like
Whereas like here, it's like
The
if you
main
say
thing.
Yahoo Auctions, people are gonna be like, what?
they had what?
Like the only if you say Yahoo in America, the only people who know. The only people who will know what you're talking about are like finance nerds who like read Yahoo Finance or something like that, or boomers who like insist on using Yahoo's email and don't know about the security leak or don't care. You know what I'm talking about with this?
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
I'm always amazed when I see a Yahoo handle. I'm like, how have you not just closed it already?
Still, the one that got
Set up
lost,
a mail forwarding rule or something.
the one that still hurts. Yeah, or YouTuber farming content on Yahoo Answers.
I missed that. Also,
I missed-
Yahoo Answers shut down.
That's the only good one, and now we get freaking Quora. We got Quora questions.
Wait, there's a Toys R Us still? Oh wait, no, never mind. I think that's just an old Google result that never got removed. It looks like the Google stuff is still there, because the first image I see is of a Toys R Us store, and the lights are the sign is painted over in black, and it says "going out of business" on the top.
That's depressing.
That's so sad. Who owns Canadian Toys R Us? I must know. operates independently and is based in Concord, Ontario. It was owned by its American parent company from 1984 to 2018. In September 2017, Toys R Us filed for Chapter 11 bankruptcy protection and closed all U.S. locations in March 2018. Toys R Us pursued a sale of the Canadian division, including the possibility of bundling them with top-performing U.S. stores. The Canadian unit had annual sales of $1.08 billion at the time of its filing, and had to file for protection from its creditors due to the default of its US-based businesses. In April 2018, it was announced that Fairfax Financial would acquire 82 Toys R Us locations in Canada for $300 million, with the, it doesn't say if that's Canadian or US, but I assume it's US, and with the stores continuing to use the Toys R Us name. In 2021, Sunrise Records owner Doug Putman, through his Putman Investments, announced that he would buy Toys R Us Canada, which now comprised 81 locations from Fairfax Financial. So it has changed hands twice. I'm guessing the Canadian division was still doing pretty good at the time of the bankruptcy, and that's probably why they decided to sell it off. Because they just wanted, like, they're like, yo, the Canucks like our shit, and we have a couple good US stores. You want to buy that? That's pretty cool, though. That's good to know. Glad to know that those people probably kept their jobs, or maybe during the pandemic that didn't quite happen. You know what I mean?
I'm glad they kept their jobs. Oh, right, the pandemic.
They kept it for like 3 years. That's a lot of money for some people.
True.
It's something. Like, I'd say I take 3 years. Like, cause like I remember when the Toys R Us closure happened. Like, I saw a lot of news stories that were like there were people who had been there like 40 years. Like people who were like managers at store like retail locations. Like it wasn't. It's not like it's more like a grocery store or something. It's not like oh, I'm gonna be here for like 5-10 years and I'm out. Like,
Right.
I mean, for some people it probably was, but like for a lot of people, like it was a real career path. Like you could be a company person and just work there your whole life and you get benefits and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Like it doesn't sound like it was that shitty of a job after you kind of worked your way up.
While you were talking, I had a new idea for something on stream, so I made it
Oh,
really
boy.
quickly.
Oh boy.
Promise me to not take this personally.
Oh boy. Are you about to post something or?
Nah, look at stream real quick.
I'm looking at stream.
Okay, are you ready?
I'm ready. Fuck you.
It's all I just think about in my it's all I think about in my head is just words. If you want, I can change it to numbers.
No, that's fine. I'm sorry. I think this stuff's interesting. I like reading about like how companies failed.
Numbers.
If it's interesting.
No, I know, but it's just like,
Because sometimes it's boring. Sometimes companies fail for really boring reasons that aren't interesting. Like
Well, yeah.
Compaq.
right. I just think it's just a lot, you know. Like you started reading it off like
I wouldn't have
Wikipedia,
done
I'm
it
guessing.
If it was a long. Yeah, I wouldn't have done it if it was a long article. It's like a couple paragraphs. It's like nothing.
However, just it's just funny in my head.
Yeah.
It's just
I don't know,
extremely funny in my.
I think stuff like that is interesting. I love the font change. I think stuff like that's interesting. Like how 7-Eleven failed in America and got bought by its Japanese subsidiary.
Japanese 7-Elevens are superior.
Yeah, they own the American 7-Eleven now.
Oh, also because this is I'm making a reference to one of my favorite YouTube poops of all time. That's why.
Oh, I just saw a sick article. Western
What
Digital
happened?
is now sells SSD upgrades drives specifically for the Steam Deck and the ROG Ally.
That's nice.
That's the SN770M NVMe SSD.
How much
Will
is
be
it?
available in 500, 1 terabyte, and 2 terabyte options.
I'm gonna keep this words thing up if people want to just make fun of me. Hold on.
Okay. They are PCIe Gen 4, and they are M2 2230 form factor drive. God, I hate the naming schemes for those drives. How are you supposed to know what that means?
It's in millimeters.
It's
I know because
230 millimeters. I don't think that's correct.
No, it's the naming. It's
The dimensions.
first two is width. Last two are length.
That's horrible. I hate it.
You have no idea. In like some of these naming schemes for industry things get so much worse.
I mean,
I had to look
still-
up bearings using that schematic, and it made me want to die.
I will say, still better than Sony's strategy, which is
Fuck it.
Unless it's a PlayStation, just let the engineers name it. For real, like, what's Sony's latest headphones called? The noise canceling ones that are fancy that everyone buys?
I'm only the XM3. It's just a model number.
It is. It's always a model number. It's like fucking the PlayStation. They're just they hit it off at the go. They're just like PlayStation,
PlayStation 2,
PlayStation
3, PlayStation 4,
PlayStation
PlayStation 5, and then we got
PlayStation Portable, PlayStation Portable Go, PlayStation Vita. Oops, never mind. We're not making. Oh, now we're making the. Oh God, what do they call it? The PlayStation Portal.
It's the Portal. Yeah.
Watch it be a huge success somehow.
I will actually set somebody on fire if that's the case.
If
I will
it
cast
had-
Fireball out of my sheer will. I don't even have that remembered just to hurt
respec.
somebody.
You just respec. You go to Withers. You're just like, hey, I
Hey,
need to learn Fireball real quick.
I need
Can
to
just
hurt
respec
somebody.
for an hour.
it was like, hey, I need to hurt somebody really bad right now. Can you do me a favor? Just do me a solid for an hour.
For those that don't know, the PlayStation Portal is a $200 like Switch / Steam Deck form factor like controller tablet.
We got
thing.
the Wii U back, guys. The
like,
Wii U is back.
Yeah, it like streams over Wi-Fi. But the downs and while you can stream it outside your house, which I would certainly hope.
Why
so,
would you do that?
Maybe you like are a business person and you like stay in hotels a lot.
You're insane. Keep
It's
going.
Better than nothing.
Just get a Steam Deck.
Oh no, I'm just saying. It's not a horrible option, but anyway, like this thing has no cellular capabilities. I suppose you could use a hotspot, but like it should have cellular as an option. Although, granted, with the Vita, they tried to do that, and it was also shit, and it also was exclusive to AT&T, so maybe not. This thing cannot play any PlayStation 5 games or 4 games on its native hardware, and it cannot do cloud streaming from like PlayStation Now or whatever they call it these days. So you can't play PS3 games with it, and you can't play any PlayStation. Like if you have PlayStation Now on your PS5, you can't play it on this thing, even if you're in your same home, because it just doesn't let you for some reason. I don't know why. Oh, and because we live in hell, the PlayStation Portal cannot cannot use Bluetooth. It can only use Sony's proprietary audio link thing, so you have to buy proprietary headphones from Sony that they made specifically for this product, and their existing headphones for PlayStation 5 do not work on.
Oh, you forgot to mention one part.
Oh, what was that part?
The headphones cost more than the PlayStation Portal.
Oh yeah, that too. That part's really funny. Was it the earbuds that cost more, or was it the over-ears, or both?
I think it might be both. Hold
You
on.
can play on Wi-Fi away from home. Yeah. You have to leave your Wait, are PS5s infamous for overheating, and I just didn't know that because I don't follow console news as much as I used to?
I know that one of the major failure points of a PS5 is because of the liquid metal that's at the cooling. If you put it in a vertical orientation, it will drip down and overheat.
That's horrible, especially considering nearly every PS5 display I see has it in the vertical orientation.
Yep.
That's not great.
So apparently the optimal orientation, I guess, is horizontal.
I don't know.
I don't
Also,
know.
I would
Although
horizontal anyway because like
I did want to see if I can find a PS5 or 4 that was overheating and just fix
Well,
it myself because
Ali, you
they're
can
known for
also
it.
just leave your console in sleep mode like everyone does.
That is
Or at
also
least I
true.
do. So like in theory it shouldn't like really be doing much except running updates in the background maybe.
If anyone's curious, I'm rolling for if
Yeah,
anyone's curious, I'm rolling for 4-star say Shonagon.
Yeah, Ali, you don't have to like turn on like Cyberpunk 2077 on your PS5 and like leave that running for like days while you're on vacation or some shit. You can just like boot it up and come back.
Right. Let's see what I get. Come on. I want say Shonagon. I want the 4-star. But I'm not going to go too hard on it. I don't want to go too hard on it. Come on. Because I know that this game hates me. And also within 2 months, I think my oh.
Oh, did we get good roll?
Berserker. Who are you? Oh. Oh. Okay. Cool. Cool. Out of nowhere. That's cool. Cool.
Time.
I got a tomboy. Well, also it's a. Is that a nipple? Hold up. Do you see that?
Oh, wait, I'm watching the.
That's a nipple. His
I guess.
Sir, your tits are out.
Well, that's how that works.
No, but it's like somebody decided to draw that. No, but I'm like, you see what I mean, right?
You could kind of see it on the other one too, a little bit.
I'm more amazed that you could. Well, I mean, it's more flat on the other one. Did Risa
That's
do
just
this?
the perspective.
Yeah, but like the other one is like, yo, are your? Hold on. This is more.
Canis confirmed outies, I guess. I don't know.
That's honestly probably it. And I'm like, oh, is there? Oh wait, no, I need to do more bond levels to get. If I remember right, I was just like, yeah, if I remember right, their bio describes their gender as just a blank space.
Good. But we need more people doing that.
Oh yeah, no, it's like
Just
between
do
that.
Identify.
I refuse to identify as anything.
I refuse to follow your government rules.
I'm not part of your system.
I'm not part of the system.
Man, this isn't my dad. This is a cell phone.
I threw
it on the ground.
I love Lonely Island. God.
I miss them making like stuff. I actually miss them making stuff a lot. It's so good.
Did Mortal Kombat 1 come out like today?
What? It did?
Uh,
Mortal.
I
I can't spell mortal. Mortal Kombat.
make sure you put the K,
1.
not the C.
Shut up.
Yeah,
It's just
no,
corrected.
Oh no, it comes out in 2 days. What? Why do I see people like?
Did they get it
posting shit
early?
like it came out today. I guess people are just talking about the launch trailer that came out.
I'm guessing they
wish-
got launch stuff. Yeah.
Please, game developers, stop releasing your launch trailer like before the game comes out. The worst one was probably Starfield, where it was like a week before the game came out.
Yeah. Oh yeah, because everybody got the early copies.
No,
or is that not it?
No, before that. This was a week before that happened.
Oh god.
I hate that they called that early access. I know it's a nitpick, but I'm still mad about
it. I actually despise it too. Mainly because when they were when they played it, or when the early release came out, Nvidia did not release the drivers for it.
Well, no. From my understanding, Nvidia and Intel were kind of caught off guard. While Bethesda and it had AMD as their exclusive partner, I believe AMD said on record that they did not they did not have any restrictions on that deal that required them to make it like AMD exclusive. They could easily put in things like DLSS and
But
I
they
don't remember what Intel's is
but
called.
did they launch like day one drivers? Did
No, in
AMD launch
fact,
day one drivers?
AMD I think did, yes.
Huh.
But like I think just today a patch came out for the NVIDIA drivers to improve Starfield performance, and I think benchmarks have shown that on proportional hardware, the game just runs worse on Intel and NVIDIA based systems.
Hmm.
Which
Fascinating.
I mean, I haven't tried to play the game in 4K and it ran fine for me. Like the only problems I really had were with the like occasional bug and all the fact that I just didn't really like the game that much.
Right. I'm glad people are having fun with it,
Yeah, like I would never wish
and they're all
someone to have
making
a
their
bad-
stuff.
I never would wish someone would have a bad experience. I wish I could feel that experience because I'm not having the fun they are. I keep playing thinking it's gonna click, and I've level 10 and it didn't click with me, and
I did see one post today about Starfield that got me just a little bit annoyed at people.
Oh boy, what happened?
It was somebody saying, "Wow," it was like, "Wow, the Starfield engine is so amazing. I put 20,000 bottles of milk in space and ran into them, and look how they've simulated it perfectly."
No,
I'm
but
like,
that is genuinely, I think, kind of interesting because
but it's a
like the Bethesda games normally couldn't handle shit like that very well, and there are a lot of game engines where you put a lot of items that have physics
it
on
wasn't
them.
it wasn't like it wasn't like 20,000 physics items. It was like 200. It was a very perfect.
There's tons of games that where you do that and they just break. They just die because they're not optimized for it.
Well, yeah. The part that made me annoyed was them saying, "Wow, it's perfectly simulated," and you see it very clearly. Like they just turned the gravity slider on the engine for space off, but they didn't remove friction, so you see them all move and slow down. And I'm like, guys, come on.
Yeah, sure. It's
You-
definitely not perfect, but like
Which is a weird nitpick, but like
yeah. They say it's perfect and it's very clearly not.
it's very clearly not because they don't know how space works.
Yeah. It's like like your ship, by the way, does slow, and I'm sure that's a quality of life feature. But your ship does slow down if you go full throttle and bring it down to 0. It'll slow down and stop on its own.
I mean, yeah. Oh, did you also see the other posts where they were like, because of how the targeting works, if you make a donut-shaped craft in Starfield, they'll aim for the center.
People were joking like, "Oh, they're bringing back the donut
Gummy.
ships from the donut gummy from Kingdom Hearts."
Yeah, I'm like, that is.
It's a good meta. It's a shame I barely have.
It's really
combat
funny
in the game.
Yeah.
Also,
I'm not-
ship customization is expensive.
Oh, really?
Yeah, like you have to buy the ship parts. I'm not sure if you can craft them. Maybe I just didn't get far enough to where you could maybe craft something, but it genuinely does look like an impressive system. I just kind of lost all interest in doing that once I realized how limited space travel actually is. It's like, well, you have to you're limited in your jump distance by your jump drive and your fuel capacity, right? So like you can only jump so many systems away until you upgrade. And so if you don't, but it's not like you have to stop and refuel and then jump again. You fast travel to a system or jump to a system, which is just watching a cutscene that takes like 2 seconds, and then you just fast travel again to the next system like there's a system and it's like, oh, it's out of range, so I just, instead of one fast travel, it's 2 fast travels, and it just feels like my time was wasted. It doesn't really feel like, and so like that's one of the few incentives. The other incentive maybe is just more crew on your ship, more storage space, just have it be player housing basically. And that's really what it felt like. It's like you're making player housing and maybe making it slightly better for combat, but it's not Elite Dangerous. It's not No Man's Sky. You're not mining asteroids or okay. I take the hint.
I'm sorry.
You're fine.
It's really funny to use.
Oh, by the way, did you see the Thunderbolt 5 announcement?
Ooh, speed.
has 120 gigabits per second bandwidth.
Oh my. Oh, also, I just wanted to mention, look how cute she is. Look
Yeah,
at the dinosaur she's holding. It's so cute.
I kind of feel bad because the hairdo combined with the dinosaur covering up like most of her body kind of makes her look childlike.
Who's gonna tell him?
Is Da Vinci not an adult?
She's not an adult in this form, no.
Oh, okay then.
She is small baby. I have
more of
both.
a-
I will
I'm-
show you
I'm
later.
more of a Assassin's Creed 2 Da Vinci enjoyer myself. I like that he hugs you and kisses you on the cheek. And then you get to ride around in a tank that he made.
Oh, the stupid tank.
Yeah, the stupid like 8 cannon tank.
I'm not gonna lie. I just looked up a picture of this dude, and he looks like Jesus in a beret.
Who?
Da Vinci.
What do you think Italian people looked like in the Renaissance? They all looked like our Lord and Savior Jesus Christ.
Although someone here also did happen to post a picture of Robert Downey Jr.
What? People like, is that like those people who are like, who should play who in this movie?
Yes.
Adaptation. Okay, I hate that.
I just clicked on it, and the answer is yes. But also, like, why is Robert Downey? There's a lot of these. Why?
Speaking of which, didn't know Robert Downey Jr. was going to be in Oppenheimer when I went to see Oppenheimer. Pleasantly
Wait, he was in
surprised.
Oppenheimer?
Yeah,
Yo.
he plays a main character. He's playing one of
Amazing.
the character. Like, so you should see Oppenheimer. It's very good. If
I
there's
probably
IMAX
should.
If there's a 70mm IMAX near you, especially if it's still showing.
Yeah.
I am sad that I would have had to drive 2 hours to another city to see it in that format, and I.
You live in what I can only assume is just some version of my hell.
That's why part of why I want you to come visit. It has been 100 degrees, 100+ degrees every single day for the past 3 months until like a week or two ago.
As someone who only wears black graphic t-shirts for some reason, other than a lack of style, that does sound horrifying.
Oh, I mean, I do that. Anyway.
I would bake. I would
I
bake.
do that. I do that anyway.
I would be a really nice baked Alma.
My iPhone has overheated at least once a month in my car when running GPS and playing music because it's that hot and my car's AC isn't that great.
I would like to be I would be a nice baked a la Alamo. That is so hard to say. Say that like 3 times fast.
But anyway, check out the image I sent.
What did you send me?
The Thunderbolt 5. It's basically like instead of optional 120
Ooh, speed.
gigabits per second, it's like nah, that's required, guaranteed.
Oh, check out this picture.
What is this? Chicken fried pickle fries. What? I'm confused. Wait, these are potatoes. Then why are they called pickle fries?
Oh, they've been brined.
What? Like they put pickle brine on them? And they are.
It's not the
these are- they're
word. The
chicken fried
word.
like a chicken fried steak is chicken fried, right?
The word pickle doesn't necessarily mean specifically pickle brine.
But it doesn't say pickle.
It just means they are pickled fries.
It doesn't say pickled. It says pickle fries. It doesn't say pickled like with a
People who-
D-E-D. It just
Oh
says
my
pickle.
God.
So like I was confused. I was like, are these pickle slices that have been deep fried or is this something else? But one is tofu, so I could have a little protein with it. Wait, what? Oh,
Tofu
I guess,
fries.
yeah, because you.
Oh, as a side note, get yourself a friend who can argue about semantics with each other endlessly for an entire day. That's true friendship.
But I don't know. This looks like something from a state fair. I'm sure it's tasty. Why is this on top of a cutting board that also has like Ouija board?
I would love a cutting board that also doubles as a Ouija board.
I just have a plastic.
Because no, because that means you can get like you can like one, you can cook. Well, I mean, one, it's a cutting board. 2, if you wanted to make a sandwich, you can always get Swiss and just put your and just eat it up a little bit, and it turns into a planchette.
Shout out to this person who commissioned an alt girl VTuber model.
What?
It's just an alt girl. It's just like a nerdy girl with like big glasses and like alt girl aesthetics. You don't know what I'm talking about.
I don't know what you're talking about because I thought you were just gonna start describing me, and I got really confused.
No.
I was like,
so you know, like when Billie Eilish had like the green hair. Okay, I
Who?
forgot. You're out of touch. I'm sorry. Here, I'll just
What?
Here, this.
You can't just fucking. No, hold on. No. Pump the brakes. What? You can't just say that.
Anyway, I sent you the funny that is kind of the vibe, and then I'll send you the picture of.
Why does the starter kit have the phrase internalized biphobia in it?
That sounds about right.
Okay. What's the model look like?
Like this.
Because I can think of at least maybe one notable VTuber who looks exactly like, oh my god, she's cute.
Yeah, it's good art.
I thought you were saying this in a negative sense.
No,
this is nice.
This is positive.
Yo, post
I
this.
like alt girl
It's cute.
aesthetic.
Post it. It's a cute girl.
Post it where?
I don't know. We got cute girl. Who is this?
Oh, post the link. Okay.
Post who this is.
Give me a minute.
I want to know.
Is that still funny? Is that still relevant, Zoomers?
I think it's relevant. Or are we becoming
small-
irrelevant?
I don't know.
Do you think I'm irrelevant?
I don't know.
Oh, cute. That's a follow. She's a grape.
Great. I feel sad every time I realize that there are people younger than me that are more famous than me on the internet.
I don't want to remember that they exist. I just remember that they're all about my age and don't think about it any further.
I first realized. No, I can't tell.
I just imagine they're about the same age as me, right? Yeah, sure. And not think about it.
She had a really basic like. Oh shit! She plays Black Ops. Let's go. Black Ops 2. Fucking Zoomers are great when they play Black Ops 2.
What does that mean?
You don't know. You missed out. Don't worry about it.
No, yeah, because I didn't play.
Black Ops 2 was the Quake for young Zoomers and older older Zoomers and younger millennials.
I'm starting to feel incredibly aged.
Like if you're like 20.
Well,
like not
no,
20s,
well,
I mean 20.
part of it is well, hold on. Part of
You know
it
what I'm
is
talking
because I did not play any Call of Duty games because I was ride or die TF2.
You missed out. See, Blackwing knows. Blackwing knows what I'm talking about.
Why am I so out? Well, actually, no. I know why I'm so out of touch. I don't need an explanation.
Yeah, let's go.
Oh,
Black Ops 2
shoot.
Zombies. I granted I was more Black Ops 1 zombies than Black Ops 2. My group of friends that played Black Ops Zombies didn't do it as much as 2, but I liked 2 a lot. It's still one of my favorite Call of Duties.
I'm getting.
Like Black Ops Zombies, legit Alma. If you're the only thing you need to know about Call of Duty today, aside from Warzone, is Black Ops 3, Zombies, Steam, Workshop. That's all you need to know.
Oh no.
It's good. People have made maps that are better than official maps, and that's
what I meant.
that's not a high bar to clear.
Doesn't sound like a.
Black Ops 3 lets you play every single. If you buy DLC, and you can play every single zombies map ever made in the Black Ops 3 engine, and it's fantastic.
Okay. I just found a piece of content that is probably going to go, that I'm not sure if it's going to go into Finding Out Friday territory, but is baffling enough that I need to talk about it.
What is it? Real waterfall table with propane fire. What the fuck? Why?
The Blops 2 Zombie Knives sector. Listen, I don't.
I liked the one where you're on the bus. I forgot
Oh
what
no,
that's
you're
called.
you're taking over.
Listen, I liked the bus. I like the Zoomers understand because I grew up too much in the 2000s.
I was ride or
Despite
die
the fact we're the
TF2
same
because
age.
I did not own any consoles, and I thought keyboard and mouse was always superior than controllers,
Well,
which
sure.
they are.
For first-person shooters, I would agree. Well, actually, these days it seems like it's the other way around. Because like if you're playing Halo Infinite or you're playing Apex, controller is the way to go because the aim assist too good. I liked transit. I thought it was a neat thing. Maybe it doesn't hold up today, but at the time I thought it was really cool.
I'm dying on the inside right now.
I would say the moon was really good. I liked that a lot. I'm trying to remember what from Black Ops 1 I really liked. Moon was the one I always did. I think we got closest to doing all the Easter eggs on that one before. And I had a buddy that fucked it up. I had an Xbox Live buddy and 360s back in the day who fucked it up for me. We were all like 14 or something. And this dude who I met probably playing Halo Reach or some shit, someone else like went to the mystery box before he did and got the ray gun. And he got so salty because he was planning on going to the mystery box next, and the mystery box disappeared after he rolled it. And he got so mad that he let himself die and sabotaged our run. Fuck that guy. Hope he's dead.
We're having a yowing moment in the video game, and I'm scared.
This other streamer lady also has Call of Duty Infinite Warfare, one of the best Call of Duty campaigns, period. I really like it. I'm sorry for the people who hate modern military shooters. I really thought it was cool. I didn't play the multiplayer, can't speak to that. Black Ops 3's campaign was kind of weird. Peak PSN exploit. Yeah, I miss when I could just get on Xbox 360, pick up a multiplayer game, and just have a good time. The dark times were when the Kinect was super popular because everybody fucking bought a Kinect, and that shit defaulted to like an active hot mic with no push to talk or anything.
Oh, the classic, the legend of Xbox turn off?
Not even that. No.
I know that
mean, yeah, that was a thing, but I just mean more like you'd like join a Call of Duty lobby and you'd hear either a guy playing like rap music at full volume in the background, or you'd hear his game audio like reverbing through the mic because the Kinect's right next to his TV, or worse, you'd hear like child abuse going on in the background. Saved by being PS3 kid. I mean, we're lucky that the Sony camera was never popular. The Sony camera that also just added a hot mic to your room.
Don't we
Actually,
love
I say
it?
that I don't know if the Sony camera had a microphone on it, but you know what I mean.
Yeah, it did. It totally did.
Okay, yeah.
I know it did. It had a little bar at the top. Yes, it did.
We were saved by the people who never bought that, which is most people, because it was kind of dumb.
True.
I guess the only reason you'd get it in the PS3 days is for the PlayStation Move, no?
The move was neat. The controllers felt great.
You know how that works, right?
Did it track the little orb, right?
It tracked the light, but it's not infrared or anything.
It's just orb?
It's optical light. It's just a basic USB 2.0 webcam.
Ew.
That's how PSVR's first gen worked as well, which is part of why it was so jank compared to Oculus
Ew.
and Valve's offerings.
Wait, then how did it... Didn't it record 6 degrees, though?
The PlayStation
The Move
controllers for the VR.
Yeah, didn't they?
Did, but like it's not. As
Is it? Oh, was it a combination gyroscope and
yeah,
optical?
If I don't ask me because I'm not as nerdy about PlayStation stuff as I am about Nintendo stuff, but if I recall correctly, it is an accelerometer gyroscope thing.
I'm just nerdy about technology.
It's just the you know the problem with it being optical. Just optical light, like visible spectrum light, though, right? Through a conventional webcam.
Because it's light.
Yeah, if you have a bright ass light in your room, congratulations, your motion tracking is not going to work as well. You're too close to the TV, won't work. Too far from the TV, won't work. Whereas like the Wii mode, it's just like can it
have a
see the
flashlight.
sensor bar?
LOL.
Yeah, like you could just someone could just come in with a flashlight and fuck with your VR if they really wanted to, or PlayStation Move. But
Yeah, to fuck up with a Wiimote, you gotta bring in a candle.
also, you had a special mode in the PS3 version of Portal 2 where you could play it with motion controls.
Well, that was in the PS3, and if I remember right, that was also for the Razer Nostromo.
Yeah, but the Razer Nostromo thing is like impossible to play these days.
I am the only one who remembers the Razer Nostromo.
I only know about it because of a video I saw on Portal 2 and like an old LTT video, I think.
Oh, I'm glad you're talking about that and not like one of the funny secret features that it had that was very not
Say so.
not a say so, yeah.
Oh no.
What do you
know
not
about the
Dude, wait, Do you know about that?
No,
Or no?
I don't. You'll have to send me that later.
Oh,
That sounds
so
funny.
I no, I can explain it. So without so the thing about the Razer Nostromo was that it had force feedback. So
Is
you
this a
so
res
somebody
situation?
um
You know what I'm talking
it
about?
didn't do well, it didn't vibrate. Think of the feedback you get when you have like let's say like a racing wheel, like it pushes against you.
Oh, okay.
So
Yeah.
somebody managed to get the motors for that and custom code in order for it to go in and out at a rhythm.
Oh, weird. So not exactly a res situation, but pretty damn close.
I'll just get the footage. Hold on.
Oh, it's fine. I'm not surprised every time when someone makes any accessory for a game console that does something like that. Somebody finds a way. Y'all don't know. Did y'all know about the res one? If y'all don't know about the res one,
Oh wait, no,
I'm
sorry.
almost okay with it. I
The
can
no-
explain it.
the Nostromo isn't the thing I'm thinking about. What is the name of the thing?
I don't know what you're talking about then.
What's the name of the Razer? What's the name of the Razer 3-dimension like motion controller thing?
The Hydra.
Hydra. Hold on.
This thing had
Hydra.
force feedback? How the hell did that work? It's a fucking orb.
It had motors.
Why is the support document? Oh, I clicked on the support link.
Wait, no, I'm still not thinking about the right thing. I'm thinking about an entirely different object.
Yeah, you're thinking of something else.
Okay, there was
Why
a.
is someone selling the Razer Hydra?
I'm gonna look
for
this up.
$160 on Amazon.
Never mind.
Even new?
The Razer I'm thinking about an entirely different thing. I apologize. I'm gonna find the thing I'm talking about.
God, these controllers look like dog shit.
PC.
I'm sorry, they look so bad. Sorry for all 5 Razer Hydra fans that exist. You just have like a orb that you ponder while you use these controllers. Send it to you? Oh, sure. Let me pull this up.
I'm.
Hold on 1 second.
Here's the hard part. I'm trying to find a motion controller. Yes, found it. It's called the. Found it. It's called the Novant Falcon. Got it.
I've never heard of this. What is this? Novent.
Yes.
Oh gosh, an Engadget Link 2. Why does it have a haptic joystick turned into futuristic toy? What the hell is this abomination?
Do you not know? Oh my
There's a
god.
video that's age restricted that's embedded into this.
No.
Why are
Okay.
there, like no pictures.
Is this tangent time? It's
This-
tangent time.
I'm sorry, like it's Fate, y'all. Y'all have seen this. We know what this game is.
It's tangent time. Let's
This thing
go.
is weird. What the
Shh.
fuck is this? This looks like something from the 90s. It's like a ball that you grab. Why is there a version that has a gun?
It's meant for. It's
Hold on,
meant.
let me-
It's.
look at this image that
It's-
I just sent you.
I know. I'm looking. I'm watching footage.
Oh my god, hold on. I gotta turn up your stream so I can hear this.
Oh right. I don't have. There we go.
Of course, it's for the a prototype VR thing,
That was Oculus
or
CV1.
someone made it.
That there's a demo video that I can't show on stream. Help. Oh yeah, there we go.
Just come out. Why is there no Wikipedia? Oh, no, there is
14 years ago, 2008.
Hey guys,
Oh
this
no,
is
this
Jerry Block,
predates the
editor-in-chief of
Oculus.
IGN Gear.
Yes, it
Today we're
does.
really stoked because
Watch.
At long last, we've got the Novant Falcon 3D force feedback controller for the PC. This is something that we discovered way back at E3 2006,
IGN
and over the year and a half since
many
then, you
views
probably
does this
noticed
video
us
have?
checking in with the company at all the various trade shows
What?
that we go to.
I don't know
It's
why I
finally
know
out,
about this. This
so
was a
come and take a
cursed.
look at
This is a
thing.
cursed
Very
piece of
well be the
technology,
future
but I
of
love it
PC gaming
so
as we know it.
much.
Hardcore
It's
gamers
so
will probably be primarily interested in the Falcon purely for games like Half-Life and first-person shooters.
Hardcore
Novant
gamers.
does, however, include a number of games with the Falcon
This
in the box.
looks
They're
incredibly
all sort of
unergonomic.
engrossed within this compilation called Newton's Monkey Business, which is sort of a party-style game that encapsulates.
Well,
a lot
what
of
do we have
little
here?
It's like
Hello,
a
Sithil.
game
show
I
off various
download for
aspects
Linux.
of the
We're
Falcon.
talking
The
about
little arrow
one of the most
games
cursed
where
game
you pull the
controllers I
handle
think I've
back
seen.
and Release. They're bolo games where you swing it around and you can feel the force acting in all different directions.
Imagine my hands just
Nonetheless,
cramping up
they're
from
not
using
the
this.
most polished games.
It looks so bad.
But they're not AAA by any means.
It does look like a
As such,
Star Wars
their
ass looking
appeal
thing.
is somewhat limited. Novin is being pretty aggressive with licensing third-party games and getting little developers to make games. just for the Falcon.
$250.
And it's good support of the technology. However, we
And
have
they're
yet to see
licensing it
any of these little
too.
games that'll really capture
I'm trying to-
the
Limited
attention
edition.
of committed players.
More like only
So
edition.
as you can see, the Falcon can do a lot to deepen
Listen,
the gameplay experience of Half-Life
people
2.
thought this
And
was
that
gonna
is
be
the
like
issue for the controller
This
moving
the
man's
forward.
hair
future.
is something
Novin
else.
themselves are
I
working on
know
patches
people who
for
still
games,
have
major
this.
titles that have a good modding base.
My
Things
hairline
like
was receding,
Half-Life
but I wanted to
Episode
keep
2 will
them
be
on.
coming out.
Oh my God, his
World
hairline is
Warcraft
receding.
patch,
No.
Doom 3 is an easy
Bro.
The real issue,
got a
however,
hairline like an
is
N64
that we really need to
controller.
see
Shut
really
the
solid
fuck up.
support for major party games with this controller. They've got an open
Oh yeah, look at that.
API that the community can develop, and with games
It can
that
move
offer the entire community
by
modding
itself.
tools, we should hopefully see a groundswell of actual user support and development for patches
I
for
hate
the
when
Novin
people
to
say,
major
I
games.
realize this is an old
If it
review,
doesn't-
but like,
Yeah.
you should never in a review praise a product for a feature it just like doesn't have yet.
It reminds me of those promo videos. The guy who made the Roblox one failed to bring his home console. Oh, you mean Tommy Tallarico promoting whatever the hell it was called?
Intellivision Amico. I actually sat and watched. I did a collab back in 2021 where I sat and watched that entire E3 presentation. It was one of the worst things I've ever seen. God.
I can't share this on stream. I absolutely can't. But if you look for the Novint Falcon and scroll down to the phrase demo Novint Falcon with a very questionable thumbnail, you will see what the hell I mean. And it's the worst thing I think I've ever seen from this thing.
No. No, I'm pulling this up. I'm watching this.
Yeah.
Y'all never know. Can we post this in the Discord?
We're not posting this anywhere.
Oh no, I think I've seen like a version of this forever ago. Oh my god, the graphics are horrible on this. Why would someone make this?
Oh,
It's not even
here.
in the right orientation. What the
Here's-
heck? You gotta be short to use that.
Oh, no. That's just for example purposes.
Did someone get paid to grind up this thing?
Never say words.
Can I describe? Can I describe what it is without saying it exactly?
You can try.
There's a Tenga egg strapped to this thing, and a guy is playing a video game with a VR headset. That is all I will describe. There is no nudity, thankfully.
What do you mean there's no nudity? There's very
There's
clearly
none for the humans in the scene.
there's virtual nudity. Sorry, this is what I was thinking about.
They have
Stuck
it on a
in my
shitty
brain.
Plastic table too.
Listen, it's a demo. Shut up. They're using an Oculus
Oh,
CV1.
No.
This is
I
early
really
tech.
hope the person that made this is okay. It's a shitpost, but still.
The second one could probably be used
the
in that
second-
fashion though.
The second one is a shitpost though.
Because you'd burn out the motor for it before anything
Who
else.
the
yeah.
fuck bought the domain /dog?
I don't like where this is going. What's going on?
This website's ancient.
I'm scared.
Dear, I love how this article starts. Dear friend, I borrowed the Falcon from. I swear I'll clean it before I give it back.
No.
Okay, so
man.
someone wrote HTML and oh no, they wrote an actual Python file for that second image.
To make it do items, to make it do things.
Oh, apparently the FTDI has cross-platform drivers, so this script should technically work on Windows, Mac, or Linux.
That's so great.
Oh, and then apparently in parentheses says update, so the current Python script will actually only run on Windows because PyUSB, the FTI interface layer, is Windows only. However, FTDI makes the driver available for all
IMO,
platforms.
this is the worst tangent we've ever been on ever.
No, there's one that's worse where we read that book together in your Discord and then someone got scared away.
Which one?
The cookbook. You know the one.
Oh, the cookbook. I forgot about that.
It was funny. That cookbook sounds horrible, but it was a fun read. It was totally worth the like $10 I spent on it.
Wait, do you have a do you have a physical copy, or did you get a digital?
No. We got it on. I got it on Kindle, so I could do screen share.
Oh. Oh. Nah. This is. Listen, this is heinous. This
But
is bad. This is so
yeah,
bad.
Controllers are always a fascinating thing to me, especially these days where the controller has become incredibly standardized across all platforms. Like, look at a picture of a DualShock 1. What game could not be played today with that controller?
Anything that involves clicking sticks, but honestly, that's really
Okay,
about it.
sure, but like,
But who, like,
really,
who, what
DualShock
uses
1
clicking
really not
sticks?
click sticks?
I don't think so.
Okay, well then let's say the 360. The 360 is peak controller for sure.
Okay.
Because aside from that, it's like you have gyro, which that's cool, but unless you're Nintendo, no games really require that. Like, and even then, not a lot of Nintendo's games require that.
Right.
And then like Nintendo's the only company that's ever trying to push the bar with controllers. Like Sony, kind of with the DualSense, because you have like the triggers, which I think is a neat idea, but it's kind of a gimmick, and most games don't implement it. Like I saw a thing with like NBA 2K, where apparently like the triggers get harder to press as your players get tired, which I think is a really cool idea.
Oh right, yeah, that is fun.
The only problem with that is those controllers like
Could totally break because it's a force feedback thing. It's gonna happen eventually.
yeah, like
you know?
it's physically stopping the controller from going further.
Right.
With a motor, like, and then the touchpad, which was on the PS4 controller as well, and the touchpad it's not useless. It can act as like two buttons, or you can do swipe motions on it, and a few games use that in cool ways, but I don't think it really went how they hoped it would, where you could like use it to play like touchscreen games or something with it, but it's just like
The one thing I think, what do you think is going to be like the next thing for controllers?
nothing.
I think it's going to be
Nothing.
paddles.
No, we're done. Like, I legitimately
No, I'm-
don't think paddles have enough mainstream appeal. And
I think it's
I don't
paddles.
think companies want to spend the money to put paddles on a controller. I think you'll get gimmicks that hopefully will get carried over in the names of preservation. But like the PS2 controller went all overkill on analog, and now all of those games are theoretically unplayable with like a PS3 controller. Like hell, they didn't even have haptic feedback in the original PS3 controller. It was just a 6-axis. They didn't have rumble. They had to add that back in with the DualShock 3. Like Sony is weird with their controllers. They love them and they keep on to them, and then they ditch them, and they ditch features from them like not long after. Which is same with backwards compatibility for them. Like they aren't faithful with that in that regard. Like
Right.
Microsoft, like they had the Duke, and then they were like, oh, the Duke is kind
Too
of
big.
weird, too big for most people.
Too big.
And so the Duke is now just kind of an enthusiast thing and kind of a meme, and they kind of know that, and I kind of appreciate that. But
Chunky.
like the 360 controller, the series, the 360 controller, the one controller, and then the series controllers are like functionally the same with build quality and ergonomic improvements, and that's kind of it. And I guess like we went from weird proprietary connector to USB, and also there was the moment where they were like, what if we took out the headphone jack, and oops, let's put the headphone jack back in, and then oops, let's add Bluetooth to the controller, because we finally decided we should probably do that.
Oops, all LEDs.
What?
Nothing. Oh wait, no. The next thing is going to be Hall Effect, probably.
I hope so, but that's not really, that's a part change, and that's not really, that doesn't really change how I use the device. It just makes the device more durable.
Which is good, because
Yeah.
have you seen what people do with these things?
No, I think that's a good thing. Like, I just, there's no improvement, and I get it. It's hard. Like, it's like QWERTY.
Oh,
QWERTY's never
I know
gonna
what you mean.
change. Like,
Yeah.
everything else other than QWERTY is a weird niche. Like, how often do you use that ortholinear you built?
I stopped.
Yeah, exactly. Because it's weird, and you're too used to it. And like,
No, it's I stopped because I built a $500 Crony themed keyboard, and why would I want to use anything else?
yeah, like I don't really
Because
see,
I'm insane.
I don't really see anything changing, and I would love to be wrong. Maybe Microsoft will add gyro someday, and I pray to God that they do. But
Honestly, why are we looking at why are we not looking at Nintendo for these improvements?
because in some ways Nintendo's a regression. Gyro's an improvement, but that's about it. Like, what else has Nintendo done? Like, there's an IR camera on
IR
the
camera.
Joy-Con that only is on the right Joy-Con and no other
Touch
controller.
screen, if that
That's
counts.
not Nintendo's even innovation, really. Like, I mean, you could maybe say it with the stylus on the DS, but like touchscreens are, that's
Right.
that's Apple's innovation.
I guess so. Yeah, sure. I'm just trying to think about something because I want game controllers to be. God, I just want them to be more comfortable, man.
Also, touch controls are not really great for most traditional genres of games. Like, it's good for like certain puzzle games, good for rhythm games. But like, I don't really think people enjoy playing like first-person shooters. Like, that's why people buy like backbone controllers and stuff like that. Like the Razer Cast, they don't really like using those for first-person shooters or action games. They're not ideal. They're not ideal for retro games that were never designed for touch controls. Like, you don't get the haptic feedback. Like, maybe if haptics got better on phones, but that's such a niche feature. I can't imagine most phone companies will start making that.
Right. But oh man. Now I'm sad. There's nothing
also,
new.
like, now you have to, like, I say the biggest innovation, honestly, has probably been just in controller accessibility. Like, Microsoft and Sony both sell official controllers that,
Ooh, true. Touch controls work
yeah.
when they're not just trying to emulate a controller. Absolutely.
Yeah, like they're very good for specific purposes, but the touch controller where you have like a D-pad or a joystick and like ABXY or like even just dedicated buttons for specific functions, it's like you said, it's not really the ideal way to do it. More out of necessity. It's kind of like Mario 64 on the DS. It's a fun game, but the controls definitely aren't what I would prefer versus a proper analog stick.
True. Yeah, that's true.
Probably why they've never ported it to anything.
Anything else? Yeah.
Yeah. Also, most people probably play Mario 64 anyway.
And 64 in an emulator at least is pretty good.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I do want to play it more probably on emulator than anything else. Even with the even with Super Mario words.
All Stars? Or
yeah, 3D All Stars.
Yeah.
That's what I meant. Yeah.
I'll be right back. I'm gonna grab some water.
Okie dokie. And now everybody learns why I brought a friend along to to keep me company while I play a gacha game. Because like as much as like I love Fate Grand Order, I've been in this for too long and I know too much and I'm just bored. I'm tired. I'm dying slowly.
Anyway, video games.
Video games!
Video games are good. I hope I don't sound like the video games don't have soul like they used to crowd. I remember a friend told me that, and then I gave him a copy of Nier Automata, and he came back like happy and played it, and like he marathoned it in like less than a week.
What? It's one. Wait.
And that's not a guy who plays anime or platinum games.
But I gotta mention that this note has a Mario reference for no real reason. Okay, I'm gonna find. Like, wait. I wasn't paying attention. What was the Mario reference? Oh, hi, Scheherazade. Yeah, I gotta do something else with this. I can't like go out of my way to play it, which is why I'm playing it on my phone on my computer, like connected to my computer. Ooh, you know what? Speaking of new video games, it should be pretty soon when I get my Playdate ship in the mail.
Yo, can you do video output on that? Something?
Yes.
Ooh, that'd be kind of fun. I almost went for the Playdate, but then I saw it had no backlight and that killed it for me.
Oh, could you not? Chill. Okay, so yeah, no, there's a Playdate mirroring app. And in addition to seeing audio and hearing audio and that, you can also put inputs in. It's basically just you plug it in and you can control it from your PC.
Yeah,
And it works on macOS, Windows, or Linux.
that's good. I saw some stuff that looked neat. I don't know. I just really wish it had a backlight. I'm
Listen,
just
okay, like I get it, but like it's not that bad. It's 2-bit. It's black or white. You're not gonna like.
The Game Boy Pocket was black and white too.
But it had 4 shades of gray. So it made details just harder to figure out what the hell's going on. But these, at least, it's more clear, I guess.
I just don't think I should have to rely. How much is a Playdate?
$200.
Yeah, for that much money, I should not have to. Like, if it was like $50, I'd be like, okay, I can stuff at that. Maybe even $100 if it had really good games. I could maybe bite the bullet on that. But like,
it does have like a lot of games, and you can sideload games. It supports.
I just think it's like an area where they shouldn't have cheaped out.
You mean the screen?
Yeah. It's a handheld. Like it's not like I can replace it, especially if it's not like a super repairable device and there's no third-party screens available.
I'm gonna look that up just out of curiosity now.
Maybe it was
Oh
for
wait, I
battery
have
life
Bart guess.
concerns.
Give me.
Like, maybe the battery life was like not very good, so they axed it. I don't know. Maybe I'm sure they had a good reason. I'm sure in their head they had a good reason for it, but I'm curious whether it was financial or whether it was like.
I think it was like some kind of variation of stylistic.
If it's stylistic, then it's really dumb, and I don't agree with the decision.
I'm going to fight you.
You can respect old hardware without being slavish to its limitations. Like, Shovel Knight is a game that is clearly inspired by NES games, but it does not restrict itself to what the NES could actually do. It would have been a worse game for that. You know what I mean?
Didn't they port Shovel Knight to... Didn't they port it? Hold up.
To Wii U? Yeah, absolutely.
No.
Oh my god, I'm now remembering the dude in the in the frickin' on a forum I was on who was mad that the Wii U version of Bloodstained Ritual of the Night got canceled for Wii U and that they were putting on the Switch instead. And I'm like, bro.
Oh, I actually found it out. There actually is NES style restrictions that they broke.
Yeah.
And they actually have an article about it, which is kind of fun. So
Yeah,
16:9 to 69:9 / 5:3 for the DS. Background parallax, sprite flickering. I feel like they could turn it on for fun. Color palette, number of colors per sprite. Yeah, multiple color palettes preset.
Yeah. They broke a ton
Memory
of rules.
limitation. They did break a lot of rules. HUD.
Fine.
Oh, HUD as a layer. I kind of wish someone actually put it in with the implementation, but whatever.
Like, you would like to see it 1-to-1, which
I would like to see somebody try and make Shovel Knight and compromise on the solutions that they had.
Shovel Knight demake.
Shovel Knight, it's not even like remake or demake, it's like side
Right.
make.
I mean, but it is a demake.
Yeah, well, in theory, yeah.
If it's 4x3, it's absolutely a demake for a platformer.
Right.
That's one of the best things about platformers in the post 16:9 age is like you literally see more shit. That's what makes going back to old Sonic games hard for me. It's like you can't see crap.
I'm just all I see in Sonic games is just blur. I'm like, I can't read this.
You play Armored Core. What are you talking about?
I can hear noises with that. I'm good. Hold on. My plate. I just checked. Hold on. Wait. Yo, wait. Is my playdate?
Ship?
No, it's processing. That's different. The status is different. Ah! It's happening. It's happening. My playdate's doing something. It's slowly moving. I also didn't realize, yeah, expected completion fall of 2023. Oh man, yo, the enemies and vines come out of the blocks with symbols and jumped. Oh, cute. I am also not paying attention, Vitra. Wait, isn't there a 14 version
Wait,
of
is
Vitra?
the playdate not out yet? I thought it was released.
It Final Fantasy 14 Vitra is hotter than this Vitra. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Cause like I'm on the site and it says pre.
I'm sorry, but not sorry. Oh no, they're coming out in batches.
Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah, so let's see here. Yeah, we're currently I'm currently in group 5 for the batch shipments. So they're slowly coming out, but that's why it's set on pre-order.
Are you going to get the stereo dock for your playdate?
It doesn't even come it hasn't come out yet, and honestly I have too many dock clocks near me, but I do want it.
What about the cover? That's $30.
I already bought the cover with it.
Okay. It does look good.
It's very helpful.
Wouldn't have killed him to maybe put a little piece of felt or something over the screen, but whatever.
It does kind of look soft, but whatever.
Oh, it's kind of hard to tell in the render. I'm sure it's a soft material.
As a side,
what Nintendo did with the Switch dock.
plastic.
Plastic on plastic action.
Scrape. I do have to say, it is Teenage Engineering, and I circle jerk around Teenage Engineering products a lot.
Valid.
Because I'd love to circle jerk around Teenage Engineering aesthetic components.
I would love to buy their products. It's a shame that 90% of them are not things that I actually want. Wait, the Playdate dock comes with a pen? That's weird.
It's kind of cute.
It's
Gonna
cute.
run
It's
towards
just
bed.
weird.
Bye, Ali.
Bye,
Mwah.
Ali.
Kiss, kiss.
Yay.
And
Just an acknowledgement.
it's like gay. It's like you saying I like girls.
Yes.
You saying I like girls? Yeah. Isn't it obvious? Yeah. Oh no, I have to fight Vitra. Uh-huh.
Uh-huh. Never actually played Banjo.
You've never played this game?
No, Banjo and Kazooie.
Uh-huh.
I also haven't played Fate Go.
Me either. I've never played it, but I just like the funny noise.
No, I said Fate Go. I haven't played Fate Go either.
Oh yeah, no, I was referring to the fact that you've never played Banjo-Kazooie. I have never played it either.
I hear it's good, but I'm just like I haven't put the time. I'm sure
Because
I can play
also-
on my Switch.
Because also the concept of
Amazing that
the
Microsoft-
concept of a collectathon almost annoys me to no end.
I mean,
just a little
I know,
bit.
I know you hate backtracking.
Yeah.
I
So I'm like,
think it's
I'm gonna
kinda
collect
wild.
every single one of these idiot pieces if it's gonna kill me.
Is you hating backtracking when you don't leave your house because you don't like walking the same streets every day? I'm sorry. I had to do that. What? Is that too much?
No, I'm trying to think. I'm trying to come up with a response to this. I will have you know though, when I do go out, I take a separate route. I don't actually backtrack. I have 2 ways to get to the convenience store to get.
Establishing my point.
I like linear games. My paths are linear. I don't like
What about
backtracking.
open world games where you don't have to backtrack?
Then you'd expect me to do any percent speed run of the game immediately on my first playthrough.
I mean, that would be fun to watch you do.
Do you just want me to speed?
I just watched you play Elden Ring.
I can't believe how she's soloing Summer. Wait, Summer, comma is Avenger, right? That's kind of wild as for an Avenger. Boop, boop, doo, doo, doo. Yep. No, no, wrong button. Oh, I saw 70% on the crits. I'm like, oh wait, oops. Listen, I'm not here for. I'm not here for Samakama. They're all traps for now. They're all bait. But because the real queen is coming soon, and that's Jacques de Molay, and I cannot say and I can't state that any further than I have. Because oh my god. I don't think I'm rolling until Faker in January. True. What?
Why did? Oh wait, no, never mind. There it is.
What?
Sorry. No, don't worry about it.
Say words.
I'm reading a thing. Give me a sec.
Okay.
So Bandai Namco has published has made a starter guide that you can download for Armored Core 6.
What does it like contain?
It is a PDF, and it contains it's actually a pretty high-res PDF. And I've been showing you in school.
Oh, please don't. Oh, good, that didn't kill. Bye, Merlin. Fuck you. Piece of shit.
Oh, apparently they actually are selling a
Until
full-on pilot manual, if that's your thing. Okay, they have a thing that explains literally.
I would like to
characters are.
roleplay, I guess. That was a bad thing to say.
Okay, so.
Oh, my phone froze.
Oh no.
It'll be back in a second, don't worry.
Oh, we have finally an official explanation of what the Planetary Closure Administration is.
Oh, good.
And we now know what BAWS stands for, if we didn't already.
BAWS?
Yeah. Stands for Bellius Applied Weapon Systems.
Oh.
Yeah, here we go.
I didn't know this.
What?
No, I'm surprised. I did not know this. This is cool. I think the Bellius automated weapon systems thing was in documents.
Applied weapon systems. Yeah, sure.
Whatever.
It should be. I don't know. So one of my biggest gripes with Armored Core 6, and I think it's one of the best games I played all year for context for people listening, but it could have maybe explained a few story things a little bit better, and the logs are not exactly in easy to find places necessarily.
They're explicitly hidden. Yeah.
No. It is
They're
a
very clearly
PS2
hidden.
game if it was made today, for better or for worse.
No, phone. I'm not going to sleep.
Phone, please stay awake.
It's gonna keep Stop.
Is it asking for an update or something?
No, it's my phone. It's just giving me notifications for shit. And I'm like, no, stop.
I'm trying to read
Stop.
exactly.
It's my privacy. No.
Oh,
stop.
they explain what MT stands for, finally.
Muscle tracer?
Yeah.
Yeah. I had to learn that one out.
I love for boss, they just show a picture of the art of the
Logo.
filter, the fucking Balateus or whatever it's called.
Balteus.
Balteus.
Oh yeah, it is an automated weapon system. Duh, yeah. It's autonomous.
It do be autonomous. It do be atomizing my body. I had an argument with someone about that got nerfed, right?
Yeah.
I had an argument with someone, and like they insisted that like it's just a skill issue, that the missiles are almost impossible to dodge. Without
Oh no,
getting
it's
by some of them. And
no, it is impossible to dodge. Like you were
I
getting.
literally said, it's like, do you have footage? And they were like, no. And I'm like, well, I don't believe you. 'Cause I don't. It's like, I mean, I'm not saying if it's true, just show me. Just roll back the patch and just do it.
No, they are relatively hard to dodge. You can't. Well, they're hard to dodge. You can't dodge them all, and it basically turns into you managing your repair kits at that point.
Yeah, and I am of the opinion, as someone who has nearly 100% of that game, that boss is too hard for that point in the game, and it didn't feel like it was intentional. And the fact that they patched it makes me think that they didn't realize how hard it actually was.
Oh yeah, they also patched the sea spider thing that you were pissed off about when I watched you
The
play
animation bug.
No, not that. The tracking on the turret. They made the tracking on the turret
worse.
That's
what I meant. Like the issue on I had on the turret was it would move and the turret would not be aimed at me while it was charging up, which is the same as the animation for when it does the sweeping laser strike, and then it would turn its turret toward me in a split second and then shoot at me because the animation was bugged.
Also, I think actually the charging rates of all those are different.
Yeah. And then
so that might be how I
actually didn't think the Ibis was that bad. I'm kind of surprised that got nerfed, but I'm not complaining because that fight is kind of a pain in the ass. Like that thing is so weak to the pile bunker that you just need to get it staggered and then you can just rush up and punch it.
Everything's weak to the pile bunker if you try hard enough.
Well, I mean, like it takes like almost half its health. Like it's actually stupid. I honestly can't think of how else you're supposed to beat that boss.
Oh hell yeah, I can't wait to pile bunker it.
Like at least in the spec I have, I don't know if I had anything that adjusted how much damage the pile bunker did, but it
there's a melee weapon stat, indirect hit stat that I think affect it.
Yeah, I think your arms affected a bit, but yeah. So
also, well, yeah, but not as much.
Not as much as the weapon itself, but I think it does add to it. Like if you have better certain arms do more melee damage than others.
Oh really? Huh. Okay. I believe that.
But yeah, I didn't think that boss was as bad because you're basically at the end of the game and you functionally have all of the equipment you need to kill it. Versus the other, the beginning boss, I honestly think is the worst one out of them all because it literally can fly outside of the area that is playable, and the fact that you cannot, it kind of. I get kind of maybe why they did it because they're like, we kind of want you to focus on just learning to dodge and stuff, but I feel like considering the area is so small. And the fact that you can't swap out any of your equipment yet kind of gives you a bad impression of the game, personally. And the fact that you fight that same boss again later in the game and you get missiles silos to shoot at it for you in a big open area with cover kind of makes me wonder why. Like, I'm like, wait, at this point in the game, this guy's a chump. Because like you have a customized AC with tons of upgrades versus the clunker that you start with, and you're also in an area where you have a way bigger advantage, and you're going to give me missiles. I feel like this is backwards. Like I feel like I should have gotten the missile launchers and the big open area in the first fight. Why am I getting that in the second fight? In the first fight, I'm getting like dumpstered by this dude in a sardine can of an arena.
Ooh, new Mori merch.
Mori merch, let's go.
No, it's
it's everyone's 3-year anniversary. That's right.
Yeah, it's everybody's 3-year anniversary. Ina had her merch, and it's cute. It comes with it had slippers, and I thought they were adorable.
Are you going to buy the slippers?
No.
What is the Mori merch? A poster, it seems.
It says it's a rubber mat, so basically.
It's a rubber mat.
So
it's for showers.
Wait, what? No, that doesn't sound right.
It says showtime. Sorry, I read that as shower time for some reason.
This is not a picture of famed rapper Calliope Mori
I feel like Mori never gets merch that I'm really into. Like, I'm not a cap person. A Polaroid doesn't really do anything for me.
Oh no, the Polaroid is the little thank you picture.
Yeah, I guess that's okay, but like the keychain, I'm just like, I don't know. Maybe I get keychains are relatively affordable and some people like them. I don't care for them. I have a keychain. It has an AirTag on it. I'm good. I don't need another keychain.
I have too many of them.
I don't have a place to put them. They would
I
just
put them on my wall.
Yeah, but I'd rather have like a poster or something. Like I have her tapestry that she did for one of her albums, and it looks great, and I love it.
Yeah.
I like. I don't know. I just and plushies. That's definitely a me thing, like for sure. Because I'm just like I just don't want to have to worry about keeping it clean, and I'd rather have something I can just pick up Swift or two and just dust it off.
Kiara's merch is cute. It had what was it? It had what was it? A like a little pen and notebook, a backpack, and a luggage tag, which was adorable.
Oh, that's cool. See, like I like that.
Yeah, Ina had a rubber mat, slippers, and a taco keychain, and it's really cute because it's squishy.
Are you gonna buy it?
No,
Why?
I'm poor. I've said this.
Oh. What if I got them as a gift?
I'll take them.
Okay.
I would not want mainly also because I don't want slippers because I have so many slippers.
Yeah, get rid of your old slippers. I have new slipper.
I guess.
I love that Ali says I'm going to bed and then is tweeting.
Allie, go to bed.
She's not in the chat anymore, I don't think.
Someone clip this and send it to her. Allie, go to bed. You said you were gonna go to bed like a couple minutes ago. Go to bed.
It does say 7 minutes ago. Maybe this is like a last minute tweet.
Yeah, do you really think that she's asleep? No. Of course not.
Oh, someone's selling custom animated cursor packs.
Yo, who?
I love that you see this, but you don't buy the merch. How dare you not support your own?
But it's for me, and it's myself. I'm my own Oshi. Shut up.
Okay, fair enough.
I'm my own Oshi. Everybody's Oshi should be first themselves and then everybody
They said
else.
their V-Gen is out of date.
No.
Let me see if I can find this. It said V-Gen, but then I'm like, I'm not fucking seeing it. Good pixel art animations, though. Very cute.
I kind of want the layout one that they had. Mainly because I have a brain idea. I have a brain plan that it's forming in my brain.
Drinking alcohol this late was a mistake.
Why?
I didn't drink a ton. I just had a cider, and alcohol makes me sleepy.
Oh.
Oh my god, someone made an armored car that looks like a fucking Mario Kart.
I saw that and it's hilarious because its main thing is just
Ramming into
it's
you.
just charging, stabbing you with its
and it's got the Lancer, and it's got laser turret, the laser drones, and it's got the Songbird, and I can't tell what it's got in its right hand yet.
all I can hear in my head is just Mario Kart noises.
Sadly, they did not edit it over the footage. I think they may just have a basic bitch AR. Wait, what? Oh no, they have the tiny grenade launcher. One of the tiny ones.
Allie key smashed in response just as an update. Thank you. That's good. I need to know an update. Tell her to actually go to sleep, and I'm paying attention this time. We're watching. We know.
I just saw the tweet. It's. I apologize for ratting you out, homie.
Where's the key? Hold on. Wait, where? Where's the post? I'm not seeing it because my timeline is screwed because Elon Musk is terrible.
I don't think she tweeted it.
Where did she post? Where did she post? Where did the post come from?
Maybe it was in Discord.
Did she?
I mean,
I don't see it.
No, not to you, to somebody else.
Oh.
To Blackwing.
Still.
Alma, aside from TF2, what other games were you playing in the Babby years?
TF2.
You say that, but you don't even have 1,000 hours in TF2, I don't think.
I have at least 1,000. Hold on. I'm checking my Steam library.
1,000 is less than I'd expect for a game that you say that you were like really into. But maybe you had more of a social life than I did. Or your social life did not also include TF2.
My social life did not involve TF2. Playtime, 1090 hours.
Okay, pretty good.
Calm down.
I wish I had the total hours I have invested in Smash 4. which is
Dota
probably
2.
Too many.
1,487.
Damn. What a shame.
Final Fantasy 14.
That one's more well spent.
2,705.
You ever look through like your most played games on Steam and you're like, really? I played more of that than this?
I don't know. I wonder if there's a way to organize it by
Hours played?
Hours
There
played.
is. Literally, it's right there. What are you talking about? You go on your profile, you hit games, and then you hit the playtime option.
Oh, right, that thing.
Yeah, Final Fantasy 14 online for Alma Hexblade is 2.7k hours. Dota 2 is 1.4k. Team Fortress 2 1k. Limbus.
What do you mean Limbus Company is 344 hours?
More hours than
What?
Bridger. Let's go. Left 4 Dead 2 is 72. Frostpunk is 62.
Yeah, just fucking just.
How do you have more in V-Bridger than VTube Studio? What the fuck? Vampire
Because
Survivors.
because VBridger supported exporting to VC Face.
Okay.
Oh, actually, also because I run VTube Studio outside of Steam. That's why.
Fair enough. Left 4 Dead. Wait, what? I know that makes sense. Monster Hunter Rise, Noida, which amazingly Noida is higher than Hollow Cure somehow.
By 2 hours.
Going Under, and then Persona 4 Golden. You only got 33 hours in a Persona 4 Golden?
I think I got to Kanji's dungeon and then stopped.
Fair enough. That dungeon isn't the best.
I don't remember, but I think
Cult of
it's somewhere there.
Cult of the Lamb higher than Valhalla, incredibly.
By an hour.
3D Mark, and
I
then-
don't know how that's there, but you know, oh wait, no, it's because I overclocked my PC at some point and did run a 24-hour benchmark.
Amazing. Armored Core 4 Fires of Rubicon is just
Did you say 4?
6, excuse me.
You can't.
Alcohol goes to my head fast. It's also 10 p.m.
I think you're.
DJ Max Respect 5, Lobotomy Corporation, Gary's Mod, Hades, Portal 2,
Just
Library
roast
of
me.
Ruina.
Just for this first match, you want QPCs? Ooh, QPCs.
I should only get 22 hours in a Borderlands 2. Did you not have a friend to play it with?
No.
Oh, damn. Might need to do that sometime. If you
QP,
wanna.
QP. No, it's fine. QP.
Cryptid Necrodancer. Did you finish Doom 2016?
Yes.
Okay. I want to say 14 hours sounds pretty close to completion. Horizon Zero Dawn. Oh yeah, you did play Horizon Zero Dawn. That's right. I forgot about that. Did
And
you
then-
get bored of that?
I think so.
Or
I think
what?
there was also a point in time where my game just like
Oh, that's right. The game was being fucky.
it was chugging or something really bad when I
Five.
was playing and I couldn't. And I couldn't.
505 game strikes again.
Yeah, it was chugging and I couldn't and I'm like, gosh.
I'm glad I don't think Sony is using them anymore for the PlayStation exclusives getting ported, but I hope that is true. Neon White. I'm surprised that's only at 10 hours, just under 10 hours.
I'm not done with that. We're talking weird ass game glitches. Oh no, it's just weird ass performance. Like there was one day I played it on stream for a very good amount of time, right? And just for one day, for out of nowhere, it decided to just chug and just take my entire computer down with it. And I was like, I don't know what's going on. Because one, I changed the settings so that everything's like low. And it shouldn't be doing this. There's something wrong with the game.
I'm shocked Ultra Kill is only at 5 hours considering how much pain you had on that fucking Crash Bandicoot level.
I think I spent an entire hour on that goddamn.
At least an hour. Ixion, I immediately felt pain at seeing because I had the exact same amount of hours before I realized that game fucking sucks.
Yep.
7 hours. It's a shame that you don't realize the game sucks until 7 hours. Oh, then you can't refund it anymore because it's been 7 hours.
You know, like I'm more sad that I played only 10 hours of Hawken. How did that happen?
Yeah, that is a little surprising. Heck is Rhythm Doctor. You need to play more Tetris Effect.
Rhythm Doctor's a fun game.
Oh, Poker Night: The Inventory. I love that game.
Mm-hmm.
Did you only play that because Heavy was in there?
And Strong Bad.
That's right, Strong Bad is in it. And dude from Penny Arcade and Sam.
And GLaDOS.
Or Max. No, Sam Glasses and Poker Night 2.
Oh, shoot.
That game I think got delisted too, which really sucks. 'Cause I like Poker Night
Yeah, it did.
Inventory
Right?
too.
Yeah.
Pac-Man Turbo Championship DX Plus.
That's a fun game. You should play it.
Yeah. Plants vs. Zombies, Portal, Fate Extelia,
I played a lot of Buck Up and Drive. I'm surprised.
because Undertale. You only got 3.8 hours into Undertale.
The fandom got to me too much. It hurt.
Oh no. Helltaker, Splitgate. Something just called Free to Play, a documentary by Valve. I don't know what the fuck that is.
It's a Dota 2 documentary.
3 hours into Hawken Reborn, and then the disappointment set. 3 hours in stream.
I'm pretty sure that
before.
I'm pretty sure that 3 hours in Hawken is the 3 hours I streamed.
I forgot Surgeon Simulator had a TF2 thing. Why is there a Surgeon Simulator thing that says Inside Donald Trump?
Wow. Why did that happen? Why did they do that? That's such a weird thing.
Why would you make this?
Why would you make that?
I remember that shit was all over YouTube back in the day. It's literally just Trump. It's literally Donald Trump and you do Surgeon Simulator on him. Why does this exist? Is this like a political thing?
I would start the operation and
The
walk away.
screenshot shows a fake news ticker, and it shows the quote where he's saying he could stand in the middle of Fifth Avenue and shoot somebody and wouldn't lose any voters.
I'm concerned now.
What? Why does this exist?
You should check when the DLC came out.
It's not DLC, it's like included.
You should check when the patch came out and then. Oh yeah, there's Warframe. 2.5 hours.
I'm not gonna dig through all the release notes for that shit. Evidently around 2017.
You can find it. Just control.
My
find it.
PS3 copy of Skyrim straight up did not load the ground. Oh, you didn't know, did you? Skyrim on PS3 is one of the most infamous PS3 ports ever. Like I actually had, back when I made the mistake of arguing with idiots on game forums, I remember somebody telling me that Bethesda was lying about Sony not letting them put mods on the PS4 because Bethesda put out a bad port for Skyrim on the PS3. Obviously, it wasn't Sony's fault for making a really shitty processor for the PS3 that was hard to develop for. Clearly, even though that was a literally established problem that everyone had. Yeah, we straight up went through 3 PS3 consoles. Oh no. Wait, the game bricked the console or the game bricked its save? What do you mean? Because the save I understand, because it shouldn't have bricked the console. That'd be surprising.
Oh, what? You aren't gonna roast me up for the every other game in my library?
The other some of these I do remember seeing you gush about Hot Wheels Unleashed, and then you only played 2 hours of it.
There were no new maps. They were all the same. It was all just that and challenges.
The game bricked itself. That sucks. But yeah, Skyrim for PS3 is a pretty infamous port. For those that may not already know, and I'm sure most people know at this point, the PS3 was extremely difficult to develop for because it had a very bizarre architecture that was technically very, very powerful. But the amount of
If you knew how to use it.
Yeah, like first off, you had to like develop like, this was like what, 2006, and you were having to develop for multi-core. Like you didn't have to do that on any other platform at the time. Like you had to have really good multi-threaded performance in order to get good performance of the PS3, and then it had unique like types of hardware that just didn't exist on any other hardware, and like the documentation wasn't the best, and it was
Cell processors.
God, so, and you remember when Sony was like, "Oh, they're gonna be in your fridge, and you're gonna be able to watch TV on your refrigerator because it's got an NVIDIA cell processor in it that we co-developed with them." Like they thought it was gonna be a new standard, like ARM or like x86 or something.
No.
And PC became hostile and would chase the player to the ends of the earth to kill them. That's funny. Sounds about right, though. How did you only play 71 minutes of Metal Gear Rising: Revengeance?
I don't know. There's a stealth mission, I think, and it annoyed the tar out of me.
No, stealth is optional in that game. What are you talking about? You certain stuff requires stealth, but you don't have to do it. I'm seeing a couple games in here that you told me to buy to play with you, and then we never did that.
Such
oh God, Loadout. I forgot about Loadout. Jesus Christ, I haven't thought about that game in like a decade. Is that game even still for sale? No, it's not.
I don't remember what Loadout is.
It was like this weird kind of like almost gross out like ultra violent cartoony third person shooter that came out in like 2014. You like
wow, I wonder
had
why I
like
didn't
weapon
remember it.
customization and like enemies would like jib like crazy or like lose body parts as they took damage or like
they jibbed a lot.
Yeah, no longer available on the Steam store. I see people in the reviews saying to bring it back.
That's good.
I mean, yeah, but I imagine it was taken down because it wasn't that great or something.
All the reviews are listed as very positive on the Steam store.
Yeah.
So.
Why is one of the reviews saying like Looney Tunes directed by Quentin Tarantino? That God, game criticism sucks dick. Rising is a 2-hour game.
So Looney Tunes Looney Tunes feet pics?
I wouldn't say that Rising is only 2 hours. I think that's not for a first time player. I think that might be a bit of a stretch. You could definitely get 20 hours out of the game anyway. If you just like want to unlock everything. And not S rank it. If you want to S rank it, it'll take even longer.
There was Mass Builder, which still isn't out finished yet.
Oh my God. That's why I always like am hesitant to do early access, because I'm like, I know that like there's a good chance that this will never be done. And that isn't worth my time.
Although it did fill my brain cell with all I needed, which was building a cool ass mech and also watching it launch. That's all I needed in my life, and that's all I got. The mandatory sombrero ride-in, true.
Yeah, that was pretty
mandatory cool. Sombrero ride-in playthrough.
There's a few games that like have surprised me on my list that I'm like, really, I put that much time into this? Like, oh gosh. Like my most played game with 809 hours is still Stellaris. FF14's number 2, and I haven't played that game since 2019.
Ooh.
With 217 hours. Like my top 5 games are like a 4X game, an MMO, another 4X game, a Bethesda RPG, and then another Bethesda RPG, and then Baldur's Gate 3. And then the rest, a bunch of multiplayer games, a city builder, Elden Ring. Like everything that's at the top is either a multiplayer game or a RPG that's open world, or a 4X game, or occasionally a single player game that I just really, really like. Or a roguelike or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
Like the fact Armored Core 6 is currently higher than like a lot of other games that feel like I've put more time into is kind of crazy. Like Armored Core 6 is almost it is just under Halo Infinite, which genuinely shocks me, although part of that Halo Infinite time is probably in Game Pass, so it may not count that properly. And then some of these games I look at, I'm like, man, I wasted my time on that. Why did I play that game for that long? I should never have played it. And then some of those I'm like, wow, I should put more time into that, and then I probably never will. I told you I tried to go back to Ixion, right?
How did that end?
It ended about the same.
How did it end? It didn't.
600 hours into Fire Emblem Fates. I don't even want to know my FF14 playtime. Which
Oh,
one was
no.
Fire Emblem Fates? That was the 3DS one, right? The one Corrin is from?
I think so. Yeah. Fates. Yeah. Yeah. It's the one that like everybody.
Shout out to the barefoot waifu. What?
Nah, just.
Listen, I gotta reference Etika when I can. Someone's got to.
I know. Just in my head, I'm just like, man.
I remember
People really focused on that, didn't they?
It was funny. I remember. I actually liked Fates. I kind of regret not finishing the full trilogy bit thing, but also replaying all those games is kind of a pain.
All I remember is just people saying it was anime chess as a joke, and that was really about it. I have really, if you couldn't tell, my like what I do for games, like what I enjoy for games, are just incredibly shallow.
I feel like part of that is because you have impressions of games that are contrary to what they actually are, and you aren't willing to put in the time to prove yourself wrong.
Yeah.
Like you develop this hyper misconception, and then you don't want to put the time in.
I don't, because it involves a genre of game that I don't care about.
My main experience with Corrin is in Smash when they were announced for Smash 4, and people were initially like, "Oh, another anime sword fighter," and then they showed the dragon transformation, and then I also remember people on the internet getting mad that Sakurai spoiled the dragon transformation in Fire Emblem Fates for them.
Whoa.
Because Fire Emblem Fates wasn't out in the West yet.
Oh, that's weird.
And they didn't show it in any of the trailers. Yeah, it was weird. I remember and they did the reveal like as if it was a Fire Emblem trailer, so I figured it was just another trailer for Fates. And then I was like, I thought this game wasn't out yet, or didn't it come out in Japan? And then they show that like, oh hey, he's joining Smash, and it was a cool little thing. I mean, that's true, but at the same time, like, it's some people are dumb. Some people are really dumb. Like, I can't tell you about the amount of dumb discussions I wasted hundreds, if not thousands of hours of my life on in my early 20s, late teens, arguing with idiots on internet forums and stuff about, like, video games. People who I never met and for some reason cared about the opinions of. Like, I had some dumbass one time tell me that the reason the Nintendo Switch didn't have voice chat was because the Switch, like, you know, isn't a very powerful console, and voice calls require a dedicated processor core just for voice calls. And
Man,
the Switch needs
people
all
are
the help it
dumb.
can get. I know, it's dumb as shit. Yeah.
Wow, people.
Okay, the Zoomers missed out. Instead, all have ADHD because they just have TikTok shoved in their face constantly,
I'm
and
Zoomers.
are
Sometimes.
depressed because Instagram gave them body issues instead of like being irrationally angry at the opinions of other people on the internet.
Normalize getting angry at random
Other
people.
than that,
on the
at least
internet.
true. Also, all the Zoomers yearn for Quake, apparently.
Yeah, the Zoomers do in fact yearn for Quake. Stop.
What? What happened?
No, nothing. It's just the Zoomers yearn for Quake.
Notifications.
One, the Zoomers yearn for Quake. Two,
It
man.
would be great if Bethesda actually cared about making a good Quake game. I'm glad they care about making good remasters of old Quake game, but how about they actually make a good Quake game?
Imagine if Bethesda cared. Just, huh?
I don't even know if I should blame Bethesda or id, because like I'm sure id has some say, but like I'm sure Bethesda has the final say, and now Microsoft has the final say. Like Phil Spencer came out with a Hexton shirt. Does that mean anything? Maybe. Hope so. He has done that. He has snuck Easter eggs like, hey, this is what we're announcing next in the back of his shit, and most people never guess what it is. because it's usually like 4-dimensional, like tetrapod, quad,
Tetrapod
confusion
hyperkiss.
riddles, like
Yeah.
Zodiac code shit.
You
Like,
just
he's
made me think of the
like, he
worst
had-
phrase I
one
think I've
time he-
made in my head.
One time he had like a fucking Xbox Series S in the background on his bookshelf, and fucking nobody noticed for over 6 months until the announcement.
The worst phrase just came up in my head. Phil Spencer is the Zodiac Killer. And I'm like, what does this mean?
Is he even old enough for that?
Maybe?
My favorite one, that's my favorite conspiracy theory about Ted Cruz, is that like he's secretly, some weirdo thought he was the Zodiac Killer or some shit. It's like he wasn't even alive. He was like a child when the Zodiac killings happened.
I still think about. Well, I mean, I still think about the Vine where somebody went to a rally for Ted Cruz with the sign. Oh, this is entirely different. About Ted Cruz being the Zodiac. It was like Ted Cruz being. I think it was a character from The Office. And it was like, we want answers, and you hear this fucking "It's Always Sunny" theme.
Amazing.
Hold on, let me find it. Ted Cruz, we want answers. Yeah, let's see if this comes out. Yep, there it is. You can play this on your own enjoyment. And he looks at it and he's just like, He was like, damn, you know too much, just a little bit.
I like people are pointing out the current CEO of Unity used to be the CEO of EA, and there's a quote from him saying, "When you are 6 hours into playing Battlefield and you run out of ammo in your clip, and we ask you for $1 to reload, you're not very price sensitive at that point in time. A consumer gets engaged in when a consumer gets engaged in a property, they might spend 10, 20, 30, 50 hours on the game, and then when they're deep into the game, they're well invested in it. We're not gouging, but we're charging at that point in time. The commitment can be pretty high, but it is a great model, and I think it represents a substantially better future for the industry."
That is how you describe gambling.
It's almost like this guy was a big fan of microtransactions.
What
I
if
feel
now
like this
it's like,
guy is just like really business brained in a way that like doesn't acknowledge the like realities of the market or the perception of the consumer, and is just purely focused on maximizing revenue?
man is unfortunately
Was this guy CEO
Not-
during fucking some of the really dumb shit that EA was doing? Let me see if I can find that.
he's
John
unfortunately not
Riccitiello.
based and business pilled, which is so
John
sad.
Riccitiello.
You know,
Let's see if
oh,
this guy has a. Is the first picture I see of him on Getty Images like a really sad-looking, tired man?
that's usually what all CEOs are under the smiles from the
No.
photos.
I wouldn't. I say that's not fair. Like, he doesn't need to be like a looker or like that he's young or anything or full of life, but he looks incredibly sad in this image. Let me see. Career. When was he at EA? Oh, he was only there until 2004. Oh wait, no. No, yeah. He was CEO from 07 to 2013. Okay, so he is responsible. Okay, so he was CEO during the time when EA was like, everything needs to be a fucking big ass franchise with like multimedia shit like Mass Effect. And so you got shitty Mass Effect anime, and you had the shitty Dead Space anime.
I forgot that was a thing they wanted. I didn't
It was
realize.
really dumb. I don't know what they were thinking.
It sounds
didn't
horrendous.
work out. It was not good. Like, Dead Space didn't need the help. Like, it was already good and interesting. What was it called? Quantum Edge for what? Dead Space or Mass Effect? Mass Effect, I don't even remember what it was.
There's probably Mass Effect Quantum something.
Mass Effect anime. What is that called? Paragon Lost. God, that's a terrible name.
That just sounds like a dude.
It starred.
Dude dies. That's the name of the.
And it starred like the fucking the main character is like the fucking annoying ass like dude Vega fucking Mass Effect 3. No, the multimedia thing. Oh, Quantum Break. Quantum Break's irrelevant. That was separate. That was a Microsoft thing. Microsoft was wanting to get into TV in general, and they actually did for a while. They made like a Halo show around the same time, and it wasn't really good. It was like okay.
Oh yeah, the Halo show.
They had like no, not the Paramount one. This was before that. This is 10 years ago. This is like we made a show in the lead up to Halo 4.
Oh.
And it was like Microsoft was also like Halo already had like content that wasn't like that was in the books, but it was really meant more as like expanded universe stuff, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like, hey, if you want to know more about like Master Chief, you can go read this book. And then they kind of started huffing their own farts, and for like a good while Microsoft was like, what if like reading the books was basically mandatory for you to understand the plot of the video games? And obviously that's fucking terrible, but apparently someone in charge didn't realize that, so Halo ended up getting like Dune levels of lore, which is actually kind of cool, but the problem is to an extent that is mandatory for understanding huge chunks of the story in the Halo 4 and 5, and a little bit in Halo 3, so yeah, that sucked, and I hated it, and go ask Violet about it if you want more details about how that was stupid. It was really dumb. And it's a shame because it's like, I'm fine with expanding your universe via books, but it should never be required reading that is put into it. Square Enix did the same thing with Final Fantasy 15. They made an entire movie, and it wasn't really a great movie. It was kind of
It wasn't a good movie. It was just kind of mediocre all about.
Yeah, it had like good moments, but like everyone dies by the end of it except for like a handful of characters, like Luna Freya. And for like to understand FF15, at launch you had to watch a movie to understand the plot. It was stupid, but yeah, like Quantum Breaks was more like an experimental art thing. Like Microsoft had a TV studio for a while, and they basically were like, okay, you're gonna play a mission from the game, and then you're gonna go watch a TV show that's gonna give you the perspective of the antagonists, right?
Your face is an experimental art game. Sorry.
But like the idea was like you're gonna have your side of the story, and then you're gonna see what the antagonists are doing in reaction to the events that took place in the level in a 30-minute TV show, episode by episode. And I'm told by people who played it that it's actually a good story. It's just that it's not really an elegant way to do the story. And if you just skip the TV show episodes, that the story wouldn't be. The story from your character's perspective wouldn't be nearly as interesting or as impactful, but it's one of those cool experimental things that I'm glad that they tried, but very clearly didn't work because Microsoft like shut down their like television studio not long after that. They also made the ET documentary. That was kind of cool, but like that's it. They didn't really do a lot with it. Let me see if I can find up a list of that, like an Xbox TV studio.
Yeah.
TV studio.
Trying to figure out like.
Yeah, Xbox Entertainment Studios is what they called it. Oh god, it only lasted 2 years.
Wow.
Oh no. It came out. It was founded in 2012 and closed in October 29th, 2014. Oh no. It was headquartered in Santa Monica. Oh, apparently, several years after the closure, it was revealed the studio was developing additional projects before closing, such as an adult animated series based on the Conquer franchise.
Oh no!
We won't make a
could've...
Conquer game, but we'll make an animated show.
Oh, yeah, we could have gotten Conquer.
Yeah, they. I don't know how involved they were in their production. Let me look this up. I think they may have just been the. Yeah, they were the distributor, and they were a part of the production. Yeah, they were a big part of that.
Oh, that hurts. Dang.
Yeah, the Atari Game Over documentary was made by Microsoft. Yeah, it was released in 2014 by Xbox on Xbox Live. I'm sure it's on other stuff now, but did you know the creator of Ready Player One was in that movie for like no reason?
I don't want to know that.
He's just in it. He owns a DeLorean.
Of course he does. Of course he does. Okay, I think that's good for now. I'm like I'm slowly burning through my brain. I'm slowly burning
oh,
through my brain cells.
Wait.
Well, okay, well, go. Yeah.
Real quick, so they made something called Every Street United, which is apparently a reality and sports series. They made Halo Nightfall, which is the Halo TV show that came out 9 years ago because I'm ancient. Wait, they apparently worked on couple TV specials. They worked on Bonnaroo 2014 Live Festival Experience and Miss Teen USA 2014. Ew. Why? Why did they do a beauty pageant? They also had a bunch of canceled projects. Something called 321 Contact, which was made by Sesame Workshop and was supposed to be an educational show. A Walk in Your Shoes, which was a reality show. Big Kids, which was a comedy. Blake's 7 Remake, which was supposed to be a sci-fi drama. Conker's Big Break. Crow. The Electric Company, an additional untitled Halo live action series that was going to be directed by Steven Spielberg, but that's probably what ended up becoming the Paramount show.
Right.
Humans, Little Miracles, which was a reality show, something called Out There, which was a teen drama, Spunk, which was a game show, Square One, which was edutainment, and Street Dreams, which is a biography.
Okay, that's everything. Okay. God. Anyway, thank you guys for tuning in. I very much appreciate it. Grinding is boring, but it's better with friends and talking about stuff. Thank you,
Nerd
Brandon,
shit.
for coming along.
Thank you. Why is Allie still tweeting?
Are you kidding me?
She tweeted 1 minute.
Allie, go to bed!
Go to bed, bitch.
Allie, go to bed. Oh my god, Allie, go to bed. Wait, you can fix it? You can fix her? You can fix her. I have a secret weapon.
Oh boy.
I'm so excited.
All might exists for all mercenaries.
You know that clip of Flayon being normal? Quote unquote normal?
The animated one I sent you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's me. It's called Seducing Her to Sleep. Understood.
Good. Based.
Alright. So, that should be all. Thank you guys for tuning in. Tomorrow was supposed to be Tetris, but I'm moving that over to Thursday because time is fake and I kept messing up the schedule. So, I'm not going to change it. I'm just going to tell you what it is. And, again, before I go, I have a subathon. Not subathon. I keep calling it a subathon when it's not a subathon. It's a charity stream. And the date on it's right for real this time. It's for the kids. Please come. And please help if you can. I'm going to be playing a bunch of Super Mario Odyssey. I hope to see you there. Anyway, that's it for me. Make sure you guys save before you go. And have a wonderful rest of your evening. Yay! Bye-bye!
Goodbye.